So what's up, everybody? It's the middle of the week, or not even the middle of the week. It's the second day of the week, and we about to get crunk in this mug tonight. I have none other than Miss Savon from the Savon Exchange, and the man of the hour, Mr. Anthony Brown. So if y'all would please help me welcome them into the studio. Mr. Anthony Brown is in the studio with me this evening. And
How you
she's none
doing?
other than the fabulous lady herself. She is none other than Miss Savon of the Savon Experience. Welcome in.
Hello,
So,
y'all.
what is the tea? I want to thank both of y'all for coming on to being my first official guest of the
Th-
hour, Mr. Anthony Brown. So, a lot of
Thank
it's
you
going to
for
be
having
catered
us.
towards you, and I really appreciate it. And my co host this evening is Miss Savon of the Savon Experience. So, how y'all day been?
Great, great. The best part of it is being here with you.
Oh, I greatly
Absolutely.
appreciate that. I'm just trying to do my little thing tonight. Them that 1-2 punch a little bit. So, I'm trying to rock with it. So I have my little messy hair on because we're going dirty. Not a
Don't
natural
miss
blonde, but a little
her.
dirty with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, dirty blonde.
Don't miss
You
it.
know it. You know it.
Got to get
So
my
I
how
am.
you?
cocktail.
Oh, I didn't even make me one. But you know
You
what?
didn't-
I'm good anyway.
I ain't even make a cocktail tonight because I'm trying not to.
This, this, this is the last bit of the Stella Rose.
Oh goodness. Y'all know
I
it
Oh,
got,
is
you.
I
so
got the
many
water,
different.
I
Well,
got the
hi.
watermelon. The
Is it
watermelon.
is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's
I
gonna be
want
one of
to,
them nights. I can see it already. It's gonna be
I
one of
want
them
to
nights.
thank Tristan for recommending it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
you pacing yourself because, honey, that wouldn't have lasted me one night. That's a good old. It wouldn't have.
I hear it's good. That's the one my little brother he drinks. He drinks that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
The watermelon flavor, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I think he likes that one right there too. But let's see. We welcome everybody into the chat room.
Thank you so much
Okay.
for having us.
Yes, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining, honey. Yes, God. I am loving the intro, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am.
yes.
Thank you, thank you. I was inspired the other night on Saturday night when we got off of it, and everybody was talking about different things. I was like, let me get on there. I think I can work that just a little bit too. So I
Mm-hmm.
got on
You
there. I was like, well, let me do a little something, something.
I tell you what, you inspired me. Like I didn't know that it could do those things. So after you, because I like to give props where props is due, baby. After you showed me that old nasty grandiloquent ass technique, I said, oh, what? Well, let me just incorporate mine into it too. So yes, God. How your week
We
been?
gotta. It's been good so far, child. When I tell you these folks working my cotton picking nerves, I don't understand why people will not sit their behinds down and let Rona go ahead and do what Rona gonna do. Because Rona gonna
Exactly.
take a lot of folks out of here if they don't sit on down.
It's going to.
And because they
It
don't want to sit down, Rona gonna take their asses up out of here.
it
Huh. And I ain't trying to be one of her victims.
I'm
I'm
not
trying to
either.
run on and see Jesus on my own, not because Rona done said, "Oh, it's your time."
Exactly.
We are not
When
having old Vicky Winans up in here. It's your time. No,
Mm.
no. I'm good on that one, baby.
when I tell you they are, I'm trying to figure out because someone sent me a message today saying that they opened the salons back up here in Nashville, and I haven't gotten that confirmation. So I'm waiting on that confirmation to see. I mean, I'm gonna take precautions and everything, and I'll probably do one at a time and just kind of space them out. It's gonna be long days, but that's kind of how I'm gonna do it. Maybe not
I
even
don't
long.
blame you.
I don't want to do too many in one day either. I gotta protect myself as well. But I
Of
don't know.
course.
It just kind of depends. I don't really want to put myself in a situation or anybody else. And if I have to wear the mask and that big ass that girl, you had that shield on. What's that shield, girl? I can't do that and work and do hair. It's gonna be
Yeah,
too hot. If I gotta do
Girl,
all that, I gotta
I was
wait. I
being
can't do it.
trifling with that. I was being trifling with that
you
good
was being
because I
petty.
don't. Yes, I don't even wear that shit. But somebody came in. Let me tell you what why I did take and go ahead and I did wear it or whatever. Child, when I tell you some food came in there and there was a and it went from one end of the
No.
place to the other end of the place. I looked at him, I gave him this side nasty eye like this. I said, motherfucker. Because I mean, that's putting our life in danger. They don't understand that,
Come
Exactly.
with
and
all
we
that
have
goddamn
family
hacking
members
and
too.
coughing. We ain't doing none of that. All that coughing and hacking and shit. Sit on down with it now. Sit on
Keep
down.
that to
And
yourself.
it was one of the friends, not
Hmm.
us, but one of the friends.
One of
One
our
of them.
friends.
One of
One of
them
our
friends.
friends.
I ain't even got to say nothing. Child, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Facebook because I'm trying to look over here and see if I got any comments or people that join me on Facebook. But
So do you
I'm
have it to where you can stream on both platforms
oh yes,
or
ma'am. We're live on both.
Yes.
now did you make it public on Facebook? Did you
Yes,
figure out how
ma'am.
to
I
do
went
that?
through and I did that, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do my I'm not going to be able to do. I don't think the comments are going to come through because I just tried the
They
comments, so the comments are not going to come through.
they
But
should
I'm
come
still a work in the process.
They should come through on
they
YouTube.
should come through on as long as you have the live itself. Meaning once you go live, see sometimes when you schedule it for
Mm-hmm.
public, and then when you actually go live, it may take it to your default private setting.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go back into it once you see that you're actually live on Facebook and you see your live broadcast on Facebook. Go in and adjust the settings to public, and you'll be able to. I don't know why it takes Facebook so long to catch on when you change that setting, but
Cause
you'll be able to see those.
they so darn special. I don't know, child, but I'm checking it right now. So y'all bear with me a moment.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to see them. I'm gonna go over there to the Facebook and just make sure that I see that you're live.
Yeah, I see that I'm live on there, but
Yep, she's live now.
Savon.
Oh, and it actually shows as open to the world. So you good? Yes,
okay then. Boom, boom, boom,
Savon.
boom, boom, boom.
yes.
Ow!
Don Allen just texted me to send him a link.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and send them a link for me, Savon, please.
Oh, you want me to
And
send it? Okay,
yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
please.
I can
please.
do it. I'll do it
So
right
while
now.
we're doing that, Mr. Anthony Brown, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna allow you. We're gonna run this beautiful bean footage for just a second, and if you like to, you can talk through what exactly this is right here. Boom.
That is my business card for the Anthony Brown Show. That's my YouTube channel, The Anthony Brown Show. I'm actually The Anthony Brown Show on all platforms. That's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, as well as Twitter. And so when I run into individuals and I meet them, hey, I got a YouTube channel. Hey, follow me on YouTube, and I just hand them my card. And that's the card that I created about a year ago, and I use that to promote myself.
Cool
Nice.
beans. Cool
You're on Patreon
beans.
as well.
I have a Patreon, and I only have 2 videos there, so I'm not active there. But I'm contemplating on becoming more active.
Okay, so what inspired you to be an entrepreneur, Mr. Anthony Brown?
Well, actually, I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit, even as a little kid. Growing up as a little kid, growing up in the projects, my mom was a single mother, a single parent. So my house was the Lily Dilly house. I don't know if y'all heard of that phrase. So all the little kids came to my house to buy their little candy, their junk food, their this, their that, and that was
Hmm.
me. So I was the candy lady, so to speak, as a little kid.
Uh-huh.
So so I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit, even way back then. Um, and then when I got old enough to work and start my own business, I don't know if you remember. Hold on, turn my computer off. I don't know if you remember they used to have in the back of magazines where you could order a case of the seeds and like the vegetable seeds or the flower seeds, and you sell the seeds and you make a profit. I remember ordering the cases and cases of those, and we'll go door to door selling the packages of seeds.
The
And
sunflower. I know what you're talking about. The seeds. The seeds. The
mhm.
seeds.
Yeah, seeds for different plants, for different vegetables. I was selling those. Anything that I could put my hand on to sell and make a dollar, I was doing as a little kid. Um, when I grow older and got into my adult stage, I remember one of the first businesses I started. I don't know if you remember when beepers and pagers was real popular. I had a,
Mm-hmm.
a I had a beeper business, United Paging. I owned United Paging for a couple of years,
Mm.
which did very well until beepers kind of fizzled out. So that went belly up. So I did the beeper business for a little while. Um, I got into exoticoilmasters.com, my fragrance business. I have an online business, exoticoilmasters.com, where I sell um, designer fragrances in the form of lotions, shower gels, bubble baths, candles, incense. Um, and that's my online business. And I've been doing that business for about 8 or 9 years now.
Okay. Cool
Mhm.
beans. Well, y'all, it looks like it's about time for a special commercial because I do hear somebody knocking at the door. I don't know exactly who that is, but guess what? Bam!
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
So guess who just popped in
Well,
on us?
hello.
Come on, Don
All
Allen.
righty then.
Yeah.
We have
How
another
you
Hello.
special
doing?
guest in the house tonight. So we got us an even spot. We got the females and the males in the house. What's up? What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
Yes.
What's up? What's
How
up?
you doing, y'all?
Hey.
all right, all
I am
right.
live. I am live from my
Chilling,
hotel
chilling,
room
chilling.
He's live from his hotel room.
in Atlanta,
Okay
Georgia.
then. Oh, so you in ATL this week?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay then.
he's
Okay
I go
he's
back.
he's,
then.
I
he's searching
go
for
back home.
apartments.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah. Cause
So
How
on
I'm.
top of, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no,
no,
no. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, how's the search going?
Actually, it went pretty good. But what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to come back
Woo!
in. We're moving
Rona.
in. No. We moving in we're moving in October. So I'm gonna have to come back in September to actually fill out like applications and
Applications and
yeah, do fees and all that other stuff and see what we get approved for. I'm actually thinking about we're gonna probably rent a two bedroom, two bathroom house, and it's actually gonna be cheaper than renting an
cheaper.
apartment.
I believe it.
Yeah, where I
I
Yes.
found a
believe
two
it.
bedroom, I found a couple two bedroom, two bath houses for like 550, 560.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm
Yep.
Yes.
saying?
And
Yep.
ATL.
Yep.
hmm One in
Okay.
That's
College
good.
Park, one in Decatur. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
so either
Oh yeah.
area you will be gonna move in, and I'm gonna be happy. And I look and I got to look at a couple of the houses because they had the lockbox, so you just had to go in with the
And
you
call the
know
realtor and do it.
yeah One of them I couldn't
Oh.
look in because the realtor wasn't available, and then the other one I had to kind of look through the window because the realtor didn't call me back. So yeah, I had to kind of go in there and do one of these numbers. But
Hey,
they
you
Mm-hmm.
had
know,
nice layouts, and I'm like 550. I'm like, what's wrong with it? And they was like, nothing. You just you rent it, and then
right next
you
door
could
to the
actually
ghetto.
yeah,
I
it
mean,
is, but it's nice. But it's
Yeah,
actually
I mean
nice
they
though.
nice neighborhood. You'd be $1 million neighborhoods right next door to the hood, child. I
Right.
used to
Right,
live in Atlanta. I
right.
understand it.
yes, and be just a few
Yeah.
blocks up, honey. You done paid $500,000 for that dang on house.
hmm
Who you
And
telling?
then as soon as you go walking, Ray gonna knock you upside your head if you go 3 blocks over.
Or
And then the
Bloop,
couple of
try to get
houses,
with you
bloop.
at night.
yeah, try to sneak in your room,
That
but
was
they
one of
don't
the
want
reasons
nobody
why
to
I
see.
like the hood.
I bet it
Yes,
would.
yes.
No comment at
Oh
all.
my
No comment
lord!
at all. Y'all know. I mean, I just lived in Atlanta before, so I know how they could be ratchet. They could be selling ass on one corner, then next seconds later, then they right there and they like,
Oh,
oh, holy night. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to run you there.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
but
my next
but
question,
oh, I'm sorry.
huh?
No, what I was
Go
going to
ahead,
say
baby.
was
You good?
when I come back in September, one of the elders of my the church that I was at on Sunday, my homeboy is the pastor. My big brother, well, I call him my big brother. He's the pastor. Apostle Massey's the pastor. One of his elders and her wife said to me that when I come back in September, I don't have to pay for a hotel because they have a whole 5 bedroom house, and I can stay in their house like the old saints used to do. You know, you stay at one
Yeah,
another's
Lord,
house.
it's
You
yeah,
was
they
quieter.
would
coming
So
in town.
host
should have been
you.
there now.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
would
It's quieter.
yeah.
So
definitely.
you
No,
should have
she
been in there
said
now.
she was mad at me. That's what she said. She said, Apostle, why you didn't tell me, man of God? Why you didn't
Uh-oh.
tell me you was coming into town? Because you could have saved that hotel money, and you could have been staying at me
Chad,
and
I
my
feel
wife
like
house.
Donald Trump right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
talking about that
but you know what?
Como.
But now you know, I'm loving all of that action. But you know what? Oh, you better turn that bottle up. You know what? I'm trying to do good, Anthony. I'm trying to do
Can I
good, but you
buy
gonna
you a
make me
drink?
want to turn in this doggone Kool-Aid for some
So
Jesus juice.
are we trying to turn up? Are we
I'm
trying to
Yeah.
gonna
turn
have to
up?
go. I'm gonna have to see if Bay can bring me something because I got all this shit in here, and this makes my background look wonderful. But if I take it down, you just be like, are you doing construction in this place?
Well, you
So
know,
yeah,
I got a little like something for you to let us turn up. You ready for it?
I do like it. I'm
Yes, I
not gonna
love
lie,
it.
I like it.
You
I
did
A
that.
love
little
that.
like
You
something
you
different.
you gonna have to show me how to do that. Yeah, that is
Okay.
awesome. Like
Yeah,
you got listen, y'all got to get me together with that background. Savon, you got to get me together with the background
I done already
with that.
gave Jasmine all the deets, and let me tell you something. I didn't spend a whole lot of money. Trust me. I'm trying to ball on a very small Dollar General store budget.
Who you
Dang,
telling?
not a Dollar General. So as
Look, I
y'all
ain't
saw
trying to
when
even
I
do
was,
Dollar General. I'm
y'all
trying to
saw when
do
I was home.
go ahead, baby.
We all saw when I was home. My background was just plain, but it was still nice. I had a background, my little black background. I
Mm-hmm.
have that, but I
Child,
just like I just want to give a
white
shout out.
wall.
I want if her and her wife was watching Elder Q Thomas. I don't know if she watching. I don't know where she is. Elder Q, I want to thank you and your wife because this church folk don't do that no more. Where you can stay in people's house and
True.
folks is bougie and people offer you. And she was mad at me when I went to church Sunday. She said,
Mm-hmm.
Apostle, you should have told me you was coming into town. You could have saved that little $200 something
Yeah.
on that hotel and
Yeah.
still
Right.
had that in your
You can
pocket.
cash at me. I'd have been like, you can cash at me.
Okay.
It'd have been on
Yeah.
you still.
That would have been nice
Yeah.
though, because I remember back in the day, that's exactly how my grandmother, like I said, she would host them because she had a nice big
Hmm.
house and
Hmm.
she would do all of that. So, and it would be nice. I mean, people knew how to come in and then y'all could fellowship outside of the church. Y'all can sit and have a moment to just chit chat and talk and just,
Right.
And
yeah.
enjoy
Right. So
Jesus together.
right,
Amen.
but I did that on Sunday night though. After the service, we went to the assistant pastor, him and his husband's house, and we had a wonderful time. Like we stayed up to like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, just having outside of church, just having a good time.
A good
And
old
it was
time.
beautiful. Right, we had
Right.
the pastor had cooked. My friend Apostle Massey had cooked, and we just had, man, I'm saying we threw down.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm gonna say.
That's what's up. Well, speaking of oils and remedies and different things like that, we do have a little sponsorship that's going on tonight by the Anthony Brown Show. So I want to make sure I roll that beautiful bean footage for him. So explain to us after this little beautiful bean footage go on. Let us
Okay.
know exactly what's going on. Boom.
Hey, beautiful, you've got a text message.
Oh,
Hey, beautiful. You got a text message.
and that text message is
Hey,
telling you to
that's
go out there to exoticoilmasters.com to get you a set of exotic oils today.
bam. Come
There-
on.
you
Come
did that,
on.
Savon.
Come on. So if you would, Mr. Anthony Brown, would you explain to us what's up with the whole exotic oils?
The exotic oils I've been doing that for about 8 years, 7, 8 years now. And a friend of mine, she was doing the business and dibbling dabbling in business, but she wasn't consistent. So as a result of not being consistent, that inspired myself and my business partner, who's the other name that you saw on the card,
Mhm.
to start the business. And so we branched out and did our own thing. And like I said, we've been doing it now for about 8 years, and we started online. So it became an online business first because the thing I saw with her is she was basically a hustler, and I, on the other hand, I'm a
I'm a
businessman.
hustler. I'm a hustler. This
So
damn hair child. I'm
okay,
sorry.
so the
This hair
difference
is working my
between and
nerves
I told her,
though.
I said, you're a hustler. You selling oils and
Okay.
fragrances out of a bag. I'm a businessman. I'm gonna reach the masses and the multitude and hit the world. So that's why I started an online business where I could reach people that
Mm-mm.
she will never see. And so that's how Exotic Oil Masters,
Mm-mm.
came to life.
I tell
Okay,
you
I'm not
what,
being rude. I'm sorry.
I
This hair is working my
absolutely,
nerves though. I'm sorry.
girl,
Go
leave it
ahead.
alone.
It's blowing in my eye. That's
I
what.
feel
That's
like
why I
we
keep
doing a
trying to move
damn.
it.
I feel like we doing a tossing tutorial. This is how you
Okay,
toss the hair.
Yes, this
right?
is how you
The
toss hair.
Jasmine taught.
No,
Well, I
not
don't
with
know
that.
what you
Oh
just did
shit.
right there, girl. Untossed bad.
Oh,
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah, you give me Donald Trump tease right there.
I, you know what? The shade is real. Hold on.
Just
Y'all
call it back
entertain
out and
yourself.
leave it
I'm
alone.
finna go ahead and just let y'all just have it for a second
Look,
because
look,
this
just
is
go on
working
and
my
black yourself
nerves.
out for a second, girl. Turn that cab off, honey, while you gone
You
and
know what?
hook it
That's what I'm
right
gonna
on
have to
up.
do.
That is too funny. So, Don
Uh
Allen, how's the
baby.
first lady?
He is doing wonderfully.
Listen, I am still so tickled after meeting him. I fell instantly in love. He's gonna have to get on a little bit more when it's just like a little intimate setting like this because he gave a word, honey. I
He
appreciate
is
him.
he is very knowledgeable. He is something else. Like that's my support system right there. That's wifey right there. It's gonna always be wifey.
Now,
Yeah, I'm proud to say
Okay, I'm
I'm his
happy.
husband. And so there
did
we go.
Oh,
were you
husband and
able to
wifey.
meet up? Because you
Yes.
know Chi Chi is in. Well, I don't know if Chi Chi's back from Miami yet, but he's in Atlanta. But he
I
might still be
called
in
Chi Chi.
Miami.
I called and I text Chi Chi. I don't know, but
Is he? He's now he's been in Miami because he did leave
no, he
and
said he
go to
was
my.
coming back. He said he was coming back Monday, so I think he's already back.
Okay, so then, and I know what's his name?
6'8".
6'8" is in. He's not in Atlanta, but he's
He's in
in.
Jonesboro.
Yeah, he's in the Georgia area. I'm in Tennessee,
Hmm.
and then so I'm not
And I'm
anywhere
in. You done
near
drove past
there.
me. I'm in Florida,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you in Florida? What part of Florida you in, Chef?
Pensacola.
Oh, you in the country, Lord Jesus. You in the south. You in the south. Lord have mercy. You,
Did I detect shade? I really
I
did.
did. You did.
Oh, he's
just
It
just
was.
a
he's
smidgen.
still in.
It was thrown. It was thrown thine way. I gaveth you shade,
It
and you
was
receiveth it.
thrown
It was
thine
there.
way.
Just,
It was
I
it
just
just
thrown
don't
give
thine
it.
know.
way. I gaveth thine the shade, and thou
I just don't
receivest.
know what to say.
Okay.
Hey,
So
I'm trying to get up on this big old tall bed. I don't know what they were thinking with these big. When I tell you this bed is so high up and my little short behind, I feel like a oompa loompa up on top of this tall bed, and my
Not a
feet just
oh
Oompa
hanging over the
Loompa.
Lord,
side. Cause
Not
Okay.
a Oompa Loompa.
my little
Lord.
short legs is hanging off the side of it and dangling. That's how you know
How
you short.
tall are you?
I
5'6".
am. No, I'm 5'8",
Okay,
right
You're
at
five
5'8".
2
eight. Thank
inches.
you.
2 inches.
How tall are
Mm.
you, Bay? My Bay. So Bay is 5'4" or 5'5". So you taller than my boo, and I'm 6'1". No, 6'2".
Dang,
Yeah, I'm
Lord.
6'2".
Yeah.
I I just
Ooh.
like, come on, baby, come on through.
Well,
I had to go on
you know
and
my baby.
thank
He's
you. Oh
5'9".
wait,
Well,
hold
actually,
on.
he's 5'9". He's only like a inch taller than me. He's not that much taller
You
than
gave me some of the caramel. I could.
me. What Keela say? Shade.
Ain't no Shay, honey. What's up, Shayla? Shayla.
Hey,
I love these
Shayla.
things. I love what y'all got going on. I'm gonna have to do one of these myself. I just gotta learn how to do the whole StreamYard thing. I gotta
We
learn
had
how
a
to do it.
whole session, and we can do a session without going live. By the way,
Oh,
Yep,
okay. I
we
know. Yeah,
can.
me and Tony and Cordell and a couple somebody else did
on
one without
Streamyard.
going like,
Yeah, without
uh huh.
going live.
Yeah, so we can show you because Jasmine. I keep wanting to call her the Jasmine brand, but that's already taken. But Jasmine, honey, she
Yes.
taught me some stuff on here. She taught me how to do her little short little commercial breaks
Yes.
and
Yeah, you gotta teach
Jayla,
me how to do that.
Shayla already saw the intro. But yeah, she showed me some things. So I'm like, oh, Saturday, I'm gonna be ready. I got a surprise, honey. Woohoo!
Baby, but
Savon, can I say this to you? I am loving that asymmetric bob on tonight. That's what's up.
Oh, you liking this old Bob? Thank you.
Hmm
This is my go-to
I can't deal.
when everything else is kind of too much to do. I just
I
go to
can't
her.
deal.
Oh,
Thank
reliable.
you.
is that one of your shake and goes?
I can't
It's one
deal.
of my
I
shake
can't
and
deal.
goes. Think about it though. Well, I can't.
You shake it,
I
and
gotta
put
actually.
it
I
on.
can't. I gotta put her and I have the way I have her on my little mannequin head because she's human hair. I got her hanging like that. That way she'll keep her form.
Okay, that
So
should
I just
keep the bob.
I put her on, and that's what I do.
Brush her into place and
Well,
go
I want
on
to
about
send
your business.
I want to send a shout out to everyone that's joined us on Facebook and on YouTube. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight because this is a promptu situation, trying to get to know a little bit about Mr. Anthony Brown and Mr.
Yes,
Apostle D'Lo, the gentlemen of the
D-Lo.
hour this evening. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to bring up one more thing off of the Anthony Brown brand. And if you would please run us through a little bit of what this is going on right here.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, bam.
That's my merchandise. I'm a YouTuber, the Anthony Brown Show. So one of the sayings that I usually say at the end of all of my shows, and I believe it wholeheartedly, is grind until you shine. And so that's like the saying for the Anthony Brown Show. So on my YouTube channel, at the below the videos, there's a link where you can get your t-shirts, your jerseys, your tank tops, your hoodies, all there, and they come in an array of colors.
Once again, that is
Rare.
Grind Until You Shine from the Anthony Brown Show, featuring at the Anthony Brown Show on all social media platforms. And if you need to reach out to him and talk to him this evening, Miss Yvonne, if you would, 5, 4, bam.
Visit the Anthony Brown Show. # grind until you shine. Now listen, the Anthony Brown also have essential oils to use and rub up and to increase that shine as you grind.
Also, Exotic Oil Masters. ExoticOilMasters.com. ExoticOilMasters@gmail.com. You can call Tony at 828-705-OILS, or you can call Junior at 828-471-OILS. That's sponsor for the Anthony Brown Show, Exotic Oil Masters. Body oils and lotions.
I wonder if I can use those. I wonder if I can use those oils to make my grind shine.
Oh,
I mean, as long as it's got a little traction to it, that's gonna make it a smooth operator.
But did you all,
operator?
yes.
Jasmine? Did you not love my commercial voice? The Anthony
Yes,
Brown
I
Show,
The
Exotic
did.
Oil Masters.
Yes, there's that
Yeah.
radio
You better
show,
come
that
on
radio
through.
voice.
Yes, that's that after 9 voice. That's that hi, this is girl 6 calling in.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, that's you tuned in at WKPW 107.1 here in Dallas, Texas, and this is your boy D rocking you late into the midnight hour.
Yes, honey. And
I know that's right.
look, when you hit that midnight hour, you will grind until you shine.
Until
Precisely.
you shine.
Apostle D'Lo, we have a comment for you this evening. Bam.
There it is. Commercial voice.
Yes,
now.
on that commercial
Yeah.
voice. We ain't going politically correct. We're going that Mercial voice right there.
That Mercial
Work
voice
out the
on.
Mercial
Mercial
voice.
voice.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yeah. But see, the good thing was I've been
Yes.
had this voice since I was 14, so this is
Your
natural.
voice
I'm
been
at
that
13 actually.
Your voice been
Yeah,
that
I
way
was,
since 13.
and I had that the gravelly, rocky voice. Kids used to pick on me and call me gravel throat because of my voice. Because I was
Oh,
13. Now
not
you got to
gravel
remember,
throat.
because I wasn't this big when I was 13. When I was 13, I was skinny and I was short. I was only like 5'5". So imagine this voice coming out of a little short, little 5'5", 128 pound, little skinny little boy. So that was
So you
very
wasn't
odd.
plump.
No,
So you wasn't
mm,
plump.
no, I didn't get plump until till college. Sometime after, yeah, no. I used to be
Mm.
fine. I used to have the six pack and the cuts and
Ooh.
Well, I ain't never
my
had a six
land.
pack. I had a mini keg at one time, but I ain't never had a six pack.
Yeah, I had the
Just a
six
mini,
pack.
not a regular, but like the little fun party size keg that good for 6-7 people.
Fun
I had one
size.
of
Okay.
those,
Yes.
a
Yes.
fun size keg.
Well,
That's what
now I got a full keg, and I'm all right with that.
I want to give a shout out, if I may,
You have the floor.
to the legendary Miss T.S. Madison.
Yes.
She was actually my inspiration for pursuing my YouTube channel seriously, because I
Okay.
actually had a YouTube channel prior to me knowing of her, but I didn't take it serious. I was put up a video probably once every 6 months, if that. Um, so I never took it. I never saw the vision or anything. And then one day she did a video, and she was telling people basically step your pussy up, and she broke it down
Hey.
on how she makes her money from her Instagram, from her Facebook, from her YouTube, from her previous life, doing bigdickbitch.com. And and she broke down the numbers and how it works and everything. And I was so intrigued by that video. And I was like, damn, I'm sitting here playing with this. And I've been had my YouTube channel, but I wasn't doing anything with it. So I said, well, it's time for me to build
So
up.
that was leading up to my question that I was gonna. Sorry, go
Go,
ahead,
no,
babe.
go ahead.
I was just saying that was leading up to the question that I was just going to ask you. What inspired you, or how did you get involved with YouTube to begin with? Because
Mhm.
everybody's story is a little bit differently.
So it was well,
I'm
actually,
sorry.
the very first video that I placed on YouTube, I was at an event selling my fragrances,
Hmm.
and I did a recording. I did a video, but I didn't know how to go live, and I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was just playing with my phone and not realizing that I was putting it on YouTube, or I was creating a YouTube channel. I thought I was putting it on Facebook, because I'm not technical, or I'm not savvy. So I was just playing with my phone, and that's when Androids first was being introduced to going live, and my market wasn't one of those areas that was able to do it yet, and I thought it was. So I was just playing with my phone, and I was recording the event where I was at selling my product, and I was trying to go live, and I went live, and I saw it live on my phone. I was like, okay, I'm live, not knowing that I was live on YouTube and not Facebook. So
Mm.
I created a YouTube channel unknowingly to me. And then about 6 7 months later, I did another video live. So like I said, so that's where it came. Like every 6 or 8 months, I was doing a video until I ran into T.S. Madison, and I was like, oh my god! So I could be making some money from this.
Mm-hmm.
So this could actually replace my job or become my career.
Oh.
Um, so I said, okay, let me take this a little bit more serious. So I did, and I took it a little bit more serious. And then I started doing. At first, I started doing 5 videos a week. I was doing
Okay.
motivation Monday, let's talk Tuesday, wellness Wednesday, thoughtful Thursdays, and fragrance Fridays.
Okay.
So I was doing 5 videos a week, and then randomly on Saturday and Sunday, I would just do whatever. Then I started doing inspirational Sundays, and then mukbang Saturdays. So I was doing a video technically every week.
Mm.
I'm sorry, every day of the week. So that became very strenuous and hard to keep
Mm-hmm.
up with, between the
Mm-hmm.
editing, doing the
Mm-hmm.
video, trying to get guests,
Mm-hmm.
mukbang. It became.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god, what have I got myself into?
Yeah.
Um, and at that point, I still thinking like maybe I'm wasting my time, or maybe I'm just chasing a fantasy. And then one day I was at work. I was working a full-time job at the time, and while at work, I was sitting behind the counter working with a customer, and a girl that was my coworker was next to me helping another customer, and her customer looked over at me and says, "Excuse me, Anthony." I said, "Yes." She says, "I love your daughter." In my mind, I'm like, "What?"
How you know my child? Like,
Right? You know
Period.
what?
That's
And then
very
she goes,
random.
she says, "Your daughter, Roxy." And I did a video because it was National Daughters Day, and my daughter is my dog Roxy, and I did a video with Roxy, and I named it "Come Meet My Daughter." And this girl who was a stranger to me saw the video and she remembered me and she said it. I was like, "What?" And she said, "Your daughter, Roxy." She says, "I follow you. I'm a subscriber to your channel." And that blew my head up. I was like,
mm,
"Wow, okay." The person I don't even know. And then the girl that was with her says, "But I love it when you do the motivational stuff because that really inspired me. And your mukbangs, I even went to some of those restaurants. So keep doing those." I almost was in tears to know that somebody knew who I was. I was like, "Wow." I said, "Okay, so this is not in vain."
yeah, yeah, I
And
get it.
Hmm.
Well,
can
see,
I inject
I
something
can
right?
piggyback
Can I?
up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because
Go
I
ahead.
wanted to inject
Go ahead,
something
baby.
on that same vein. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Miss Jackson. Um, that
You good,
same
baby?
thing with me because I had stopped doing my live services on Sabbath on Saturdays because I was thinking the same thing Tony was thinking. Like, what good is this doing? Why am I doing this? I only have like 6 or 7 people that tune in. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
tuning in. Ain't nobody watching me.
no,
Don't nobody care. But before I started back up, a total stranger, like Tony said, a total stranger kept looking at me, and I'm like, I was in Walmart just, and I'm like, she said, "Is your name Apostle Low?" I was like, "Yeah." She says to me, she said, "When you gonna start your services up back on Saturdays?" I was like, "You watch my service?" She's like, "Yeah, through a friend that's a friend of yours on Facebook. I started with." She's like, "You don't understand. I used to be waiting on Saturday. Like I would get up, like I was going to church and wait for you to do your broadcast on Saturday." She said, "Cause she said then you was teaching about the Saturday Sabbath," and she was like, "I started reading into it." She said, "And I started going to church on Saturday instead of Sunday,"
hmm
and I was just like,
hmm
"Oh wow, I have that much in an impact on
Hmm.
you," and I'm thinking that I'm not reaching nobody. She's like, "Can you please start back?" So that was the reason recently I just started back because she was just like, "We need you." She's like, "Man of God, you." She's like, "You." She said, "I'm gonna say this to you." She said, "You're the realest preacher I know." She's like, "Because I feel realness." She said, "Don't nothing. I don't feel nothing fake coming off of you. Like even when you be on there worshiping and singing and preaching," and she's like, "I just feel realness, and that's what the world needs." And she was just like, "I just
Amen.
love you. Can you please start back?" And I'm just like, man, she
Okay.
had like Tony said, she had me crying, like, cause I'm
Hmm.
like, somebody was watching me, hello, me
hmm
in my living
Well,
room.
I know for me, like whenever what solidified for me, like with this whole YouTube thing, is that whenever I was able to go live on my own, not from anybody else's platform, when I was able to go live on my own and I actually had people to watch. I had like 8 views, which may not be anything to anyone else, but for my first one to have 8 views, I have like 3 or 4 comments on there, and to actually have people that wanted to subscribe to my channel, I was like, I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, oh my God, like I really have set out to do something, but I really didn't think that it was going to come this fast. And I got my inspiration, believe it or not, from Madison. But what really solidified it for me is whenever Spilly Boy came on. What was that, Saturday, Friday or Saturday that Spilly Boy had came on, and when
This
Spilly Boy
Saturday.
had said to
Hmm
me, yeah, that oh, Miss Jasmine, I see you getting around on different people's platforms or whatever like that, and for Spilly Boy to know who I was just
Hmm.
like floored me. And then,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I've explained it before, but whenever I was on Patreon and I actually got a chance to talk to Madison and knew Madison was a real person, you know what I'm saying? That just, it floored it for me. And
I
from that,
remember
my
that. That's how
relationship
I met
when,
you.
yes, my relationship with you came from that, Savant. From Shayla came from that. From Mr. 6'7" came from that. And
Just for
like,
eight.
it's just, 6
He
foot eight. I'm
said you
sorry,
gonna quit
I
taking.
He's
forget.
a,
He said,
he's
"Damn
a
it, you gonna quit taking. You gonna give him his inch,
yes. He want all his inches.
all his inches."
But it's just it's something different that you're taking and invest into your own self, and that's why I want to have people on here that I knew we have to step out on our own faith, and we have to know our own worth. And then even with like Savon, like so for Savon to be a black business owner and is going through the things that she's gone through and still is able to maintain to the standards that she set for herself. And I'm gonna give her the opportunity in just a second to to correspond with it, and then we're going to take and change it up a little bit and go into a different area because I wanted some commentary on one or two things. But I would like for Savon, if she don't mind, to take and share a little bit of your story with us because next week
Wow.
is going to be Savon's debut on my
Yeah.
channel, just the Savon Talk.
Bitch,
So
really?
Savon, you have it. Yes,
Oh, I
you're
didn't.
my
Was that
special
my
guest next week.
impromptu invite, girl? You gotta let me know because I gotta
Yes,
work on a good old nasty unit for that girl. I gotta pull out a big old Vesta unit. Um,
yes.
so for me, yeah.
Congratulations.
You know what? So here's what's so funny for me. Look, I keep going the wrong way. Is this the thing is for me, so I actually started my channel, to be very honest, it was years ago. I'm gonna say it was at least '07, maybe. Maybe I don't remember. It was like '07. And there were a different set of people that were around then that inspired me. And then in '07, I was also a part of that younger group of people during that time. So, and for me, I used it for vlogging my experiences at the time. So, you know, you guys know who my friend is, Jessica. She's been on, and the things that she's gone through. That was my moment of sharing those stories when I was going through all that stuff. And recently I've gone through and I kind of cleaned up all of it and removed all those videos only because I don't know. I don't know. I just removed them. And I think I'm gonna put them back out there now only because of the fact that I see that the story hasn't changed in a decade or more. It hasn't changed. It's still the same things. And from everybody talking about for the videos they did find and just how they were like, oh wow, seeing that then and seeing me now, I'm thinking I did myself a disservice by actually removing those videos because honestly, it can help someone see a progression that things
Mm-hmm.
does
Hmm.
change, right? So, that helped me. But in November of last year, I had been saying I wanted to start back because I've missed it. I miss talking about my life. I miss talking about the things that goes on in my life. And like I said, it was a release for me, like video vlogging, a video diary, if you will. But I also felt like I needed to keep a certain level of, you know, um, privacy as well. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Hmm.
but I decided to load another video up. I set the scene. I talked to some people who honestly followed me on Facebook from my YouTube channel a long time ago, and they just followed me on Facebook. When I realized that most of the people on Facebook that were following me were people who subscribed to my channel, I was like, damn, like y'all still, mess with me, right? So I said I was going to start it back up, and I'm so glad that I did. And then with me starting it back up, and then just being authentically me, I was able to meet some people that I've watched. One T.S. Madison being the most the major one for me, because everybody knows that I don't know what it is, but there's always a certain type of girl that I've always liked to be around. And for T.S. Madison, it was just right off the start, you can tell she was real. I loved her transparency.
Hmm.
I love the fact that she would tell you whether she's right, wrong, or indifferent. I just love that she was fearless as hell. And it reminded me of me a little bit because I felt like shit, in order for us to make it in this world, you gotta have a set of balls. Even if
Literally.
them hoes is tucked, you gotta you gotta have a set of balls because it's not easy,
Right.
And so her that one day that she decided to just bring me on her platform because she opened up the lines, and I said I'm just gonna go for it. I was already doing some videos at the time, and when she did, I was like, damn. And she was like, bitch, I like you, and I was like, oh, that just lets me kind of reiterate it, right? Just God just kept putting stuff down to just say, keep doing it, don't give up this time. And that's why I told you, Anthony, in Saturday's show, that I wish I didn't give up, but I also feel like everything happened for a reason. You know,
Right.
I have my salon. I could have used the platform to really promote my salon. You know what I'm saying? To really promote, I do a lot of coaching, outside of this as well, coaching, life coaching to people, to promote all of that. But I've always kept it real tightly knit where I can control it, because I didn't want it to become overwhelming, because for me, it is a part of my process of relaxation and, releasing stress. So I've always tried to control it, but now I'm just like, you know what, it's time for a shift. And I don't know where it's going to lead, but I'm just listening.
I know for me, that's kind of sort of like where I was when I was sitting and I was thinking about what I want to do. And there's so many different ideas that come to mind. I was like, but it's 1,001 people out there to do makeup. Everybody may not do it the same, but it's 1,001 people do makeup. It's 1,001 people do hair online. But my passion is burning my mouth like I'm doing right now. But then I want to cook. I want to show people some of the southern styles of cooking and stuff that I know how to do and everything. And with Mr. Apostle D'Lo, you want to? I know you told us some of your backstory, but you want to tell us a little bit more of your backstory. If so, you have the floor. Here you go, baby.
Backstory such as what, Miss Jasmine? Because I can talk. What
Whatever you want
backstory
to share
you
with
want?
us.
No, basically, I thank you so much for allowing me to. Oh,
Go
I
ahead,
thank you
baby.
so much
You good?
for allowing me to come on this platform. This is just so awesome. I thank y'all all. Y'all, man, y'all don't know. I'm starting to feel love. Like I'm starting to feel, just good. It just feels good to be. I think Chi Chi had me on his platform. I've been on Savon's. I've been on Anthony's, and now on yours. Basically, I just got started because I may not have a brick and mortar building and an actual church building, but I got started again, like I said, because somebody needs to know that it's somebody out there that needs to know that God loves them and God made them, and when He made them, He didn't make no mistakes. He made, because the Bible even tells us He made us in His image, and so if God made us in His image, that means God don't make no kind of mistakes. And a lot of people have been told for many years that they're a mistake and God don't make no junk and you're junk. And no, I just had to come and let somebody know that God loves them. I'm like Savon said, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a Christian counselor. Um, Actually, I'm a licensed Christian counselor. I'm a licensed Christian counselor. I'm a duly affirmed and consecrated apostle. I am a graduate of theology seminary. I went to Pensacola Christian College, actually, Miss Jasmine. So I lived in Pensacola for a while.
In Rhema Bible School somewhere down there.
Yeah, that's down there too. But I went to Pensacola.
Hold up, you gonna get off of Pensacola because they look country ghetto, but you gonna get off the cola.
No. I'm not saying nothing bad about it. I'm saying that's why I went to school, and I went to a majority Caucasian school. If anybody know about Pensacola Christian College, it's one of those schools. Even when I sung on the praise team, they're a white church, and basically I was the only Negroid in the praise team.
Not Negro.
And so yeah, it's not that many black people that go to that school. So going there,
Three.
Going there, you had to, and I would get up at the praise team, and I had to be like the white people because they sing a little different than us. So I had to get up there like, blessed be the name of the Lord. Hallelujah. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Yeah.
I'm so wrong.
Hallelujah to God. Hallelujah.
Stop it. You gonna make
glory to God. And they were they were a little more
okay.
They were a little more conservative, so none of that tongue talking and speaking of
Oh,
tongues.
thank you.
But
Oh,
what?
thank you,
No.
The church
Jesus.
that I
Thank
went
you.
to, they had all the tongue talking, and they had,
But that
blessed
might be.
be
But
the
see,
name of the Lord, and they were the
but
ones that actually showed me the most love. I love them for that.
no, Pensacola Christian College is more of a Southern
Yes.
Baptist church, so they're more conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they were more conservative, and I
Yes.
loved it. I loved the education that I got. I learned how not to be long-winded, which I think a lot of preachers need to actually go to seminary and learn. Yeah, Jasmine, how not to be long-winded
You lose a
because
lot of people.
they tell you that your message should be no longer than 30 minutes. The reason being is because the adult attention span is only 15 minutes. The children's attention span is only 10. So if you can't
Can
get
you say that
people,
again for the people in the back?
yes, the adult attention span, the average adult attention span is only 15 minutes. Now, if you go
Y'all
another
heard that?
15 minutes
15
over,
minutes.
you go another 15 minutes over that, you might still have people. But these preachers that still be preaching I hate to say it, and excuse me, these black preachers that preach for 2 hours,
The
hour
niggers.
and 30 minutes, and for an
The
hour,
niggers.
So
you have lost the congregation. I'm
I'm
sorry.
done.
so
Yeah, you have lost it does not take that long to preach the word. Savon has been on my channel. I have preached a great word in 15 minutes. About 15 minutes, if 20.
So you know
And
what?
so
So that's why Saturday, when I was like, we've been on here too long, because I've taken a whole lot of adult learning and adult coaching courses, and typically 30 minutes you've lost them. You got to keep them and keep it,
Mhm.
people engaged. So that's why I was so nervous about Saturday. Like, oh my God, we've been here for 5 hours, but I was like, I just gonna let that go. Came out, we got a
Baby,
Facebook comment right there. You see that?
Yes, that's
Come
what I
on,
just said. I said,
Facebook.
well, praise the Lord for that. Come on, Detroit. Detroit's in the house. Detroit's in the house.
Integration.
yes, I
And
love that hat, Miss Regina.
Yes.
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 Looks
Come on. She's
look
my
at
old church, one of my old church mothers from Detroit. And she's a true friend. So she is that's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl.
but like I said, I learned so
Well,
much
y'all,
from
we're just gonna run to another little quick commercial break.
Oh, come on, commercial break.
Go ahead, baby. We're not gonna cut you off.
oh no, I
We're not
just
gonna cut
learned
you off.
so
Go ahead,
much.
baby. I can hold a commercial.
I learned so much in seminary, and I learned more than just that. I learned like to study the scripture for myself, which a lot of people don't, and that's why I like when I was on Chi Chi show and it was so funny. Somebody said, "Man, he broke that scripture down like a fraction." Like I learned stuff like that because I learned to go under the scripture, not just go on what you see on the surface. Go deeper. How much deeper can you go? Can you go deeper? Okay, you went deeper this time that you studied it. The next time you
We are
study
still
it
talking
around,
about the Bible, right?
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to do that too. But anyway,
Did we lose
go
you?
deeper.
Did we lose you on that?
They started going
Start
deeper.
talking about deeper, honey.
Yeah,
Woo.
my pressure was going up.
Ooh, I started thinking about exotic master
Okay.
oils.
Hold that
Lord. Ooh.
conversation.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Yes.
And once again, don't forget about the erotic master oils and
Exotic.
body
Exotic.
fragrances and
Exotic.
lotions.
I
I'm sorry.
got
Go
this.
ahead, Mr. Apostle.
Exotic Oil Masters, and the website is www.exoticoilmasters.com. The email is exoticoilmasters@gmail.com. You could either hit up Tony at 828-705-OILS or 561-768-3710, or Junior at 828-471-OILS or 561-800-9996. This is sponsored for the Anthony Brown Show. Exotic Oil Masters, designer fragrances, body oils, and lotions.
Tell me pretty lies, look me. Tell me pretty lies,
sorry.
look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Yes.
Okay, so we're back now. So I had to look clear the room a
That
little
was
bit because it was getting a little
real
bit thick and something
cute.
else that we're
Come
not finna
on,
go on that one right
cutie.
there. We finna turn it around just a little like something, something. So once again, Mr. Bunch, you ready?
I'm ready. Listen, you
Okay.
guys, this show, if you didn't know already, was brought to you and sponsored by the Anthony Brown Show, YouTuber, influencer, and mentor. Hashtag grind until you shine. So if you didn't
Oh.
know, contact the Anthony Brown Show at gmail.com for more information.
And don't forget, once again, it's Grind Till You Shine, available in each and every different color that you can think of underneath the rainbow. And our sponsor tonight is The Anthony Brown Show at The Anthony Brown Show on YouTube and all major platforms. So, y'all, I ran across something. Something came across my desk, and I'm thinking that I may need y'all's opinion on the situation
I
Yes,
have a
because
yes.
question.
I don't know what. Yes, go ahead.
How did it run across your desk and who delivered it?
Baby, you know I can't give my sources, but our celebrity gossip news columnist shall be with us on Sunday. We have a feature section that's coming in on Sunday, but and that will be with the cool down with Divine. I'm your hostess and MC for that evening also. But this ran across my desk, and I want to take the opportunity to ask y'all a question. What in the hell is getting on and getting into these people's minds nowadays? Look at this crap and tell me y'all opinion on it. Y'all ready for it? 5, 4, 3,
Yes.
2, bam. What is going on with this
Ooh,
fool?
bitch. Well, hold on, honey, because I live, honey. That's nice.
Ugh.
Did you say
Ugh.
ugh? What's ugh
Yeah.
about it? What is ugh about? Wait a minute.
We gonna take this.
Explain yourself.
It's dingling, so it's ugh.
You got a
To me,
dingling? Is
it's
your
no.
dingling ugh?
I'm not
No, I'm
understanding like
just saying
what.
I don't like dingling like that. So to me, it's ugh.
What you not
I
gonna
don't
do?
want to.
What you hold on. In the
Shayla,
Bijan, look in the
and this is what
Bijan the
Shayla had to
Don.
say.
Wait a minute. In the Bijan the Don voice, what you ain't gonna do is get on here and oh pretty ass nigga. That's what you ain't gonna do.
Yeah, well,
Period.
That's what you ain't gonna
Period.
do.
I
You
don't
can
understand
silently
what's going on
disagree.
with these people.
That's
I
just
don't
this,
understand it.
I mean, he's made
well, because
millions off
his
of
rap
it.
career failed, so of course he's got to have something else to fall back on. His rap career is not going
Failed.
anyway.
Did you
Well,
say
his rap
fail?
it ain't going nowhere
So if he needed something else to fall back on, why did he do this? He was a
because that's
rapper. Oh
what's
yeah, he
selling
did make
right
that one
now.
song, didn't he?
Because
Hmm
the only income he have is from Love and Hip Hop.
I
like
disagree.
Oh
Bobby
no.
Lights. Bobby Lights got an
Speaking
OnlyFans
of
now.
I mean, so does
speaking of
he. A lot
incomes,
of
this is
people
what
do.
else he had to say. Bam. What you said, Savant,
I do this for people
making his
who don't
own
have
phone.
that much, honey. Wait a minute, don't have the click the link in the bio and subscribe.
Hmm.
I
I
mean,
don't know
I ain't
what's going
mad at them. I'm not mad. If
on with these
somebody
people
wanted to,
nowadays. These people
let me
is
just
just
tell
not
you
even
something.
trying to
We are
get it
living
together.
in a pandemic, and if they wanted to make a bust of me and sell it, I would damn it support
Shayla
it.
said she want one of them dildos.
I'm just well, I don't, Nashayla, I don't like rubber duckies. I can't. I
Yeah, I
don't.
want the real thing.
I just sent. Look,
Rubber
look,
ducky, you
Erica
remember it?
Mena. I respect your relationship. However, I don't really know you like that. So if anything happens between you and him, and he's available, I don't know you, girl. That's what's up.
Baby. He
He's
with
nice.
Erica now?
He's married to Erica
He
Mena.
with
What you
Erica?
mean? They
I
got a whole
thought he was.
baby.
I
I didn't
thought
know that.
he's
He got a
married to
whole
Erica.
I
baby.
thought he was
Yeah,
still on the
they
market.
married.
No, he's married.
I
No,
didn't know,
he was
child.
on the market when But I don't know. I don't know if his is better or if Milan
All I can say
Christopher's
is
is
once
better,
a
bitch,
hoe.
because Milan has got the keys to the kingdom too.
Mm.
But I don't know about call on
Milan
Jesus.
Christopher
That's
got
all
the
I can
keys.
say on that
Listen,
one.
when Milan be showing up, honey, I show out.
Is that what it is?
He show up, I show
So
out.
you want him to buy you a drink? Mm.
I want to
Let me
be his
buy
friend.
you a drink. Ooh.
So what? I mean,
I'ma
how are
take
y'all
you
feeling about
home.
these celebrities taking and doing this, and then they, they don't want you to judge you, but then they take prime example.
I think they're getting
Celebrities are doing this
desperate.
now,
You
right?
better
But then
put
they would
that
take
tamarine up.
Yes, I
they
brought it
would
with me.
take and try to, huh?
No, I'm packing my bag while I'm talking to y'all. Uh-huh.
We
Oh,
listening.
okay. But they would take this same garbage. Well, I won't say garbage. They would take the same fans only situation and try to take and come around
But
and still try to hold it up over. I'm just using Madison, for instance, using it over Madison here. But now it's the norm. It's okay for doing it.
Now they
Isn't
doing
that
it.
I
crazy?
have something to say about that because that's bullshit. I thought about that too. Although the fans only fans page is what it is. You keep saying the OnlyFans page wasn't initially created for porno. It
Porn.
was
Yeah.
really for fans of people to kind of have a moment to connect with people, and it just kind of grew into that, and so it is what it is. But however, I do find that it is quite hypocritical of people
Mm-hmm.
who try to get them one and then try to come for our sis TS Honey.
Cause listen, she just was using what the Lord gave her. I'm
Uh
sorry. She was
And
using that good old, that
oh, what
equipment.
happened?
She was using that equipment that the Lord gave her. I'm
and
Yes.
there was
sorry.
and there was a market for it, and I ain't mad at her because
Right.
honestly, the way some of these dudes who in the market for how they act, sometimes them hoes act so damn stupid they make you want to charge them. Hell, the shit
Yeah.
that they do, charge them shit. At least you got a
Oh
reason to
my
deal with
God,
they
is
punk
it
asses.
me?
Oh wait,
Uh,
what's up? We hear you, we see you. What's going on?
You all right?
Oh my God. Oh, are we still live?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
we see
Oh
you.
my God, what's going on?
Well,
Let me come on the
the red light
show.
is
No.
flashing.
So it must mean
Hello, hello.
This bitch,
it's this,
as
bitches.
like TS message, this bitch is
Oh my
recording.
God, Jesus,
Mhm.
take the wheel.
What's
Hello
up,
out there.
YouTube
Yeah.
land?
Oh my God, I'm
I don't
so
know.
sorry, y'all.
We don't see anything.
We had
Everything is
technical
flowing
difficulties.
well. Everything is flowing well on our end. You may want to
Oh,
kind of take some of those things off of your you know
and I did,
you're you're probably doing a little
and
too
I
much,
did.
honey. She giving us CBS tonight, honey, and we
Yeah.
still need.
If I may
I'm trying to.
piggyback earlier, you guys were talking about your specialties, your side hustles, what you know how to do, what you're good at. One thing for
Mhm.
sure, and take this in mind when you're doing things for YouTube. One thing I've noticed about the average viewer, what makes them want to see your product or see your content is if the viewer feels that he or she is um getting something out of your content. For
Yes.
example, if you, Jasmine, is teaching a tutorial on how to do makeup, I, as a viewer, I'm receiving something from that. So
Yep.
therefore, I'm going to watch that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you, Savon, is teaching how to do hair, I want to learn how to do that. So I'm going to watch your content. So if I, the viewer, am receiving something from you, I'm getting something from you, therefore, that makes your content even more valuable. Dan Allen is an excellent cook, and he's Jamaican, so he can do cooking with the apostle, do cooking tutorials.
Yep.
So, what
Um,
Right.
about if you good at stealing people men's? Is that? I mean, that's the oldest
even that
definition. That's being a hoe.
That's a talent.
I mean, but
That is
guess
a
that's a
what?
talent.
talent.
Let
That's a
me tell
talent
you
because a lot of
something.
women want to know about that.
And ratchet sales. Now you're
Yeah,
gonna have a
ratchet
whole bunch
sales.
of people in your comments, but ratchet sales. That's why I ain't on here doing press and curls. You got a whole bunch of unlicensed folks out there doing press and curls, and my business is fine without it. So I don't want to put that out there. What I wanted to do
Eh,
for me, to your point, Tony, is the fact that I wanted people to have somebody that's relatable to them, that's in a different area. You get what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
comes from a different walk of life that they can also they can also relate to, and that's just kind of what I want to see.
And see, that's why I started mine too, because I don't want everybody to just assume that because you got to be from that because you're from a small place that you can't want the same aspirations or whatever that someone from a big place. Not only that, I mean, how many of us as trans women come on and try to be very transparent on what's going on with them? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
mine is unfiltered, as unadulterated. I don't try to tell anyone on how to do anything because I want it to be as organic as possible. So that's
Mhm.
why I didn't come on here with a whole bunch of questions to ask you. Whatever's coming off the top of the dome is that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I have Savant here tonight so she can, pull me in because I can get a little out there sometimes. She pulling
We
me
like
in
a good out
just a
there.
little like something.
We like a little
But
out. I mean,
I
you did
appreciate
take
it.
us from the church. You took us from the church. You gave us exotic oils. You gave us t-shirts telling us to grind until you shine. And then you gave us safari dick. Bitch, I think you on a roll.
You
I mean,
mean?
I'm trying to
Now
do
when
something.
we all feel extra nasty, we just gonna go on and have the apostles send an old cute prayer up to bless us for our sins and transgressions tonight.
Hey, amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Hey, man,
Amen.
you got to put a D on the end of Amen.
Amen.
The, the
But you know
man
what?
of God.
What I think that's helping us right now, with people getting know is the fact that one, the pandemic, don't nobody have shit to do. They've watched all the Netflix shows they can, and sometimes they just want to engage with people. And as we're being told to stay in the house and do all this other stuff, it's just cute to have people to talk to that you can
Yeah.
relate to and have a good little conversation with. Because
Mhm.
nobody else is really, doing that enough. And I have to say, that's one thing that I love about here again. They're gonna black some Mr. T.S. Madison. Bitch, we love her and we're gonna constantly
Yes.
support her. And I don't think we
Hmm.
can say her name enough, but she is engaging and she gives people a little bit of everything. She just on her
Hmm.
platform weighing out people all the day long. She is engaging with people. You know what I'm saying? And I love that about
Hmm.
her. I love it about her. So as you said, people have to want to see you. They have to want to engage with you. You
I
have to give
that's
Mhm.
them
a
a
that's
reason.
that's yet a that's yet a platform that I really want to be on. Like honestly, because I think that it like my testimony, my story that I gave on Chi Chi show. I think that would help a lot more people if I could be on Madison's platform. Like that
We
would
don't
help a
have we
lot
don't
of
have
people.
enough people who is in your shoes that understand the things the way they are. Right now, what's being promoted the most is, separation.
Hmm.
Um, uh, um, I'm gonna say not. I'm trying to find the best word to say it, but I will say discrimination because I feel like people hide behind their discrimination when they put a biblical passage with it. It allows them
Hmm.
to feel better about it. So I say that, I was excited when Chi Chi had you on there because it allowed me to get to know you and meet you. And honestly, I hadn't met anyone that was that real. I've met one person that was that real, which was, of course, my uncle. But then someone of the life being that real, I hadn't met. So, and apostle, a minister of the life that's real. I hadn't met that, so this is the first time I met that. So, you know, this is what we're
Yeah,
looking for.
if one of y'all could hook that up, please, I would love it. I would love to be on that
I know
platform.
I can't hook it up.
All I can say is, DM her, or when she's having her open discussions on, especially on her Patreon, like get in there and do like we do. Like all of us have had opportunities to talk to her on her Patreon. Get up in there and talk to her, and
Yep.
she stands behind what she says. If she feels you, she's feel you, and she's gonna run behind you.
That's it.
So,
Right.
I mean, that's the only thing I can say to do because without that initial, I would have still been sitting back saying, am I going to do YouTube? Am I not going to do YouTube? And this is what my YouTube's been up technically 4 days, 3 days. Well, since Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, because
And
today's
you
Tuesday,
showing
Wednesday,
out. You showing the hell out.
and this is what I've accomplished in 3 days. So I can only see myself in the next month what I'm going to take in. Because if you don't elevate yourself, nobody else is going to do it.
Your
And I have that
destiny.
push from Savon, because Savon took and aired me, well, not aired me out, she pushed me where I needed to be pushed. She told me, she said, I want you to start your YouTube channel, get up and get it going, you know what I'm saying?
Do it.
And I took and I did what I needed to do, and I'm 10-10 now, you know what I'm saying?
Just do it. I mean, just do it. Like that's the only way. The only way to start is to take a step. That's it. And then what you do is keep on stepping. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I'm proud about
Mm-hmm.
Apostle Don Allen, is because we know that, you know, being on Chi Chi platform, that opened up a lot. There's a lot of people who wouldn't have met you otherwise.
Right. Yeah, that's how Shayla saw me on Chi Chi's platform. She just said that, you know.
Because we like real
Shayla said,
people. And if real people met you, people feel comfortable being around someone who's
I
associated with
know.
somebody real. And I know that wasn't easy for you. I went back,
Ooh,
I
you
missed
know
the first part
the first 20 minutes, man. Them first 20 minutes
because
was
you were
rough.
in your head. You was questioning, should I do this? Oh my God. But you gotta, in order to be able to grow, I feel like in order for if God is gonna put you in a position, he's gotta put you in a position where you can grow and you gotta live in your truth in order to grow. If you're not gonna do that, then sit on down. Now he's giving you a
Right.
second chance to live authentically.
Right. And I love it. It seems like since I've been doing that, I've been having more support than I thought I was gonna have. I thought I was gonna have more people.
People who meet you as you are will love you
Yeah.
as you are. But if they
And
Exactly.
I
And
meet
see, that's
if
how.
love
they
it.
meet your representative, they can never love you because they don't know you. They can
Right.
only
That's
And
how
I
I
love your
felt too.
representative.
And that's how I
yeah.
felt too on Sunday. Whenever I felt like I was defeated, I'm just gonna sit up here and tell you the truth. On Sunday, before everybody like really started coming in, it was only me and my little brother on my live. And I really felt defeated. I was like, I can't stream from YouTube. I can't do this. I can't do that. So I was literally sitting on the channel doing the woe is me. But then something like slapped me in the face, was like, bitch, you at least doing it. So go for it. So
Yeah.
I was like, once I did that, then Savant came in and she gave me that, that push. She was like, girl, I'm here for you. So it was just like, and then I took it, I ran with it. And I was like, remembering that tonight, I was like, okay, so you had a rocky start. How are you going to take and keep it elevated? So we had our little pep talk, me and Savant, before everybody came in. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. I
Girl.
can do this. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I have so much to take and do, but I feel like I've improved just a little bit on top of what I've already done. You know what I'm saying?
Not
I
only
can
have you
pick. Can I
improved,
piggyback off of that, Jasmine?
not
I want
only
to
have you
piggyback.
oh sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No, I was
wanted to
gonna say
piggyback off of that because I was the same way when I started back doing my service. I'm just like, okay, oh my God, it's only like 4 people. It's only like 2 people, 3 people. And then when I go back and I look after the show is over, go back and see, oh, you had 15 shares, you had 20 shares. I'm like, wait a minute, people, because I figured out everybody wasn't on there when I was live, but people
right.
came back and watched.
Exactly.
And then not only did they watch, they shared it with other people. And then now I got all these people coming, liking my page and liking my church page. And now people inboxing me, Apostle, can I talk to you? Da da da
Mhm.
da. I need prayer. Da 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 da. Man of God, can you pray for me? Oh my God, I just love that you're so real. I thank you. Like when you start, and it's people here in Atlanta, I'm telling you now, folks, just from that one thing of being on Chi Chi's platform, I got at least 15 people now that are saying, when you start your church in Atlanta, I'm coming to your church. I even got one person that says,
Period.
hey, I got one person that said, I live an hour away from Atlanta, but I will drive every Saturday to come to your church.
And
Wow.
so, and
Like,
that's it. So, like, I mean, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, I wouldn't be where I was at, where I'm at today. One, if I didn't have the determination to be there, and two, if I didn't have others who supported me as well. And I've had that in my life. I still have that in my life. So, by all means, when people don't understand, when you are blessed, God bless you so that you can continue to be a blessing to others. It's not just for you and you alone. It's just not. So when Jasmine got on Sunday, first of all of y'all came in and stayed for 14 hours on my damn show. I'd be damned if I wasn't finna reciprocate that. You understand what I'm saying? So Sunday came, I ain't have no power. My power didn't come back on until Monday night. I ain't have no power. The lights
Yeah.
were out. I ain't have no internet. I ain't have nothing. I was just sitting here. So what I do? Got myself queued up a little bit. And what did I do, Jasmine? I drove my ass to where there
Drove to
was
a
some
parking lot.
power and there was some internet. And I sat in that parking lot, me and Bay, to support her and her show. Now I was at a truck stop
Yep.
watching the lot lizards, but that's okay. That was entertainment too. Whatever. But I
wait a
was
minute.
there.
What's up?
Yes,
Wait.
sir.
Wait, pause. What's a lot lizard? Pause.
Those are the girls who's working the lot at the truck stops of America. You know, helping the truckers get re-energized after being off of their long truck runs.
Oh, giving them.
And,
Okay.
Whatever they giving them.
and on
So
that one we taking a commercial.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Yeah.
so we were
Savant.
and this is the show tonight is brought to you by the Anthony Brown Show. Who is Anthony? He's a YouTuber, influencer, and mentor. He is the creator of hashtag Grind Until You Shine. The Anthony Brown Show can be reached at the Anthony Brown Show at gmail.com.
Exotic Oil Masters. www.exoticoilmasters.com. Okay, also can be reached at exoticoilmasters@gmail.com. Designer fragrances, body oils, and lotions. You can call Tony at 828-705-OILS or call him at 561-768-3710. Or you can also contact Junior at 828-471-OILS or 561-800-9996. Sponsor for the Anthony Brown Show, Exotic Oil Masters, body oils, and lotions.
You know what?
Alrighty, we back.
Go out there and
Savant,
buy the
finish that
goddamn
statement.
oils and get y'all some fucking shirts. Shit. Now I done had some juice now. I'm gonna get me a
Okay.
shirt. It's gonna say grind until you shine. And I'm gonna be out there at the lot lizards being out there saying y'all grind until y'all shine. But let me tell you where y'all can get y'all merchandise first. And
Okay.
he too will also like the exotic oils from exoticoilmasters.com.
.com.
Yeah, you know
Make
what?
that
Mr.
fellatio
Anthony
smell
Brown,
good.
you said that you haven't said anything, Mr. Anthony Brown.
I am
what's
just
going
I
on
am
in your
just
mind?
living. I'm just living. Y'all got me so tickled, especially with the commercials. Thank you, Savon. Thank you,
Yes,
Don Allen.
good old
No problem.
true props, baby.
Okay, I
But
love it. I'm living.
We had
I'm
fun tonight.
gonna set the Savant, if you'll put the link in the comments for me. And I have 2 spots that's open right now. I want to see if I can get Miss Shayla
Shayla
on.
has the link already. That heifer got
Okay,
it.
if she ask her if she wants to come on, tell her to go ahead and come on in. And if anyone from Facebook wants to come on, I would love to hear something from someone from Facebook.
I just wanted to comment
So Regina,
on
would you like to come
Regina.
in?
I was going to say I wanted to comment on Regina. She had made a comment earlier about she's getting ready to become a YouTuber, and she's focusing her channel on losing weight and the keto diet. And I mean, by all means, I applaud you, Regina. And see, losing weight is something that people can gain from you. So you
Yes.
believe it or not, your channel is going to do very well. There's a channel I follow for weight loss. There's a guy named Bricks Fitness. This guy used to be about 500 pounds. And right now, I tell you, he's like a supermodel.
Mm.
Yeah, so he lost the weight and he lost it all naturally. No operations, no anything, and just eating right and changing his diet, exercising, and now he's an influencer and influencing people on how to lose weight. And he even sell meal plans. That's how he makes his money, through his meal plans and of course through his YouTube videos and YouTube channels. So you may want to follow him as well to get some inspiration and some direction, Regina. But that's an awesome direction you're going into as far as losing weight.
Can I piggyback off of that?
Um,
What you were talking about? Piggyback off of the operations. People don't understand the lap band and all that stuff. There are a lot of I know people who have had those surgeries, and those surgeries. Can I be honest with you? I'm not downing them. If that's what you need, do what you got to do. But a lot of those surgeries come with a lot of drawbacks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of drawbacks. A lot of health problems. Because of the fact you got to think about it, they cut off a piece of your stomach. Or
I had it.
You did?
Yeah.
You didn't have
5
any
years ago.
drawbacks?
I had gastric bypass. Now I'm not going to say there aren't any drawbacks because they tell you about them up front. However, there has been more benefits than they have drawbacks. And the only drawbacks that I've had, honestly, has been from me not doing what I was told to do. But
Oh, well,
everybody's different. But you're right. I mean, you have to know your situation. You have to
Yeah.
know your body. But the only issues that I have to say is that when I had full bypass surgery 5 years ago, and you have to take your supplements, you have to eat like they tell you to eat, and that's just it. And once you do that, you don't have any problems. And if you don't,
That's probably why they had problems. They probably didn't do what they were told to do because they had a couple people I know that got it. They got real sick. But what I've also realized is
Oh Lord, am I acting up again?
you can also know you can also how can I say this? Not just shrink your own stomach, but make your tolerance the way
Am I
you want.
messing up again?
No, because what I was able to do was I'm to the point now that if I eat over a certain amount of food, I can't take it because what
yeah,
I did was I started training myself. I started eating small portions of stuff.
yeah, and that's how you shrink it. You are absolutely right. But not
Right,
everybody,
uh,
not some people. So for people who can do that, I say do that.
right.
But for
Because
those
now,
who can't,
because back in
don't.
yeah, yeah, because back in the day, I used to get eat like 4 pieces of chicken. I used to get eat like two whoppers. Like I used to be able to go in. Now I'm to the point that if I can get through a whopper,
So
I'm good.
what I'd like to do, and this is not to negate what Regina Pitts is saying, I would really like to talk to her about that because I hear a lot of people say I had the gastric bypass and I gained all the weight back. I want to know your story only because of the fact that I've been
She's
five
on
years
keto.
out. But no, she had gastric bypass too. So
Oh,
she
okay.
she actually
Mm-hmm.
said that. So when you have gastric bypass and you
Mm-hmm.
gain all the weight back, what I'd like to know is what was the information that your doctor, that your surgeon gave you? Because what I can truly say for me, and this is just about me, when you do what they tell you to do, you won't gain it back. Now, a lot of people aren't honest about their demons. This
Right.
I ain't supposed to be having. This
Hmm.
is empty calories. This will make me gain weight. Period. And I know that I'm doing it and it's wrong. If you eat more than 600 calories a day and they're not lean and you're not getting your protein, it will make you gain weight. There are things that I would like for people to be honest about. There are some people who do what they're supposed to do and still gain the weight. It does happen. Nothing is perfect. But I really challenge people when they say, I had it and I gained all the weight back. I would like to be a camera in the room and see, are you doing all the things that you say you're supposed to do? My
Regina
the
says she's
20
getting all the way back.
the 20 pounds that I've gained, I will be very honest. It's because I wasn't doing the things that I was supposed to do. I'm eating the things that I'm not supposed to eat. COVID-19 has me in the house just eating shit just because I want to eat it and I'm not truly hungry. So everybody's story is different. And it took me 7 years of research, going to therapy, and talking to people before I even got the gastric bypass. I thought about it because it's not an
Well,
easy fix.
I know for me, mine is a little bit different. I never had the bypass surgery, but when I had been off of hormones for several years, when I got back on the hormones,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it instantly killed my appetite. I had to
Yeah.
force myself to eat. I went from three, like 380, 385. Like I'm under 345 now. And that was the last time I got weighed, which was 3 months ago. And I'm smaller than that. I went from a 24, 26 for females that know what it is,
Yeah.
or in guy size,
Yeah.
that would be like a 56.
Yep.
I went from that all the way down to like I'm in a 42. I'm in like a 2022 now.
Yeah.
And like it like wouldn't the hormones doing what they do to me, like I had to force myself to eat. So that's why y'all see me constantly snacking on like nuts and stuff. But I'm snacking on healthy stuff, healthier stuff, because I am eating my nerves. I ain't gonna sit here
It
and lie.
happens. I was
But I haven't
395
gained.
pounds, a
Yeah.
size 26, 28.
I was at one time I was 540, and
Mhm.
I was wearing a size. My suit was a size. What was my suit size? My suit was like a size 72 suit.
Mhm.
Like
Wow.
yeah, and the pants were like a 64. 62. Now I'm down to. I'm still big. But I'm down to like a pant size 52. So I went down 10 whole pant sizes.
Mhm.
10 whole pant sizes, suit sizes. I went down. Now I'm wearing a size 60 suit, 62. But that's still big, but still, it ain't 72.
Yeah,
And ain't
yeah,
and yeah, I'm
yeah,
grateful for that, because
yeah.
people don't understand it's hard.
It is
That is
hard.
hard. That
It
is
is
a
very
hard
hard.
thing to do, especially when you start getting older. And I'm almost 40
It's
now.
very hard.
So
If
the
yep,
older you get, the harder it gets to lose weight.
and it's
Like,
in
you
here
know,
too. It's in
hmm
here too.
and,
I
and
battle with it.
I was eating a lot because of depression
Yes,
and
yes,
rejection
yes.
and it wasn't rejection and depression from my
I'm
marriage.
trying to.
I'm happy in my marriage, but it was because ministry and rejection from people and
Yeah.
people using me
Church hurt.
Yep.
and yeah, church hurt and mistreating. And like my husband would say to me, "Why are you eat? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why you up eating?
Yep.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why you
Yep.
up eating? Like
Yep.
you keep going back to the kitchen. What are you eating
Yep.
for? What are
Yep.
you depressed about?
Yep.
He should have
What are
gave
you
something to eat.
upset?" Mm, I got that
But
too,
that's
but anyway.
but you know
Oh,
what? That's
But
real talk. That's real
But
talk.
no, he would ask me like, "Why you?" And I wasn't just eating like little stuff. I was going in there eating a whole sandwich, or
Mhm.
I go in there and eat a sandwich with a
Mhm.
bag of chips, or eating a whole bowl of
Mhm.
popcorn, or
Yep.
like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Why are you doing that? And so
Yep.
when I got to the root of it, and I cut off a lot of those people
Mhm.
and stop dealing with those people, now I can sleep, and I don't eat all that stuff anymore. Like that's why I'm losing weight. I keep losing, like every week I'm losing like 5 pounds, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm doing it because I don't
Just
exercise.
let it
I'm
happen.
I'm I'm in I'm in the house.
Yeah.
So well, I do exercise, but I can't exercise long because of the fibromyalgia and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I'm just wondering, like, because I go and walk I go and walk my neighborhood. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Take the dog out, put her on the
Yep.
leash, walk my neighborhood. He'll walk with me. My baby will walk with me sometimes. He's so supportive. Like
I
even though he's
know.
skinny, even though he ain't but 5 pounds soaking wet, he's still he ain't but he
One
ain't but
one
5 pounds soaking wet.
one second, y'all. I just letting Regina know that I just took and put the link onto Facebook. So if you want to come in and talk with any of us tonight, you're more than welcome to. Because the panel wants to hear your story about your weight loss surgery and everything. So come on in, Miss Pitts.
come on in the room.
In the room, my Lord, I said,
Come
come
on in
on
the room.
in the
You know what?
room.
There's some people that I know listen to you that actually benefited, um saw benefits and of their fibromyalgia by having the gastric bypass too. I mean, there's just stories. It just depends. I say do whatever you feel that's comfortable for you. But what you say? I tell you my story. I thought it was a magic pill, and I returned eating. Exact. What did I just say?
She was
What
addicted
did
to
I just
sugar and she
say?
wasn't doing what she's supposed to do.
That's what I said. And you know what? I appreciate her for being honest because not a lot of people will do that. I will truly say if you do what they say to do, it'll work for you long term. But there are demons. And when I say demons, I'm not talking about spiritual things. There are things in your head that keeps you from doing the right thing. Now she's carb free, which is what you were supposed to be anyway on a gastric bypass. Okay, she's eating protein. She's eating better. She found what also worked for her body because everybody's body is different. Everybody's body is different.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can tell you 5 years into it, almost 6, I can tell you if I stop having the drink, if I stop eating the other stuff and go back to what I was doing before, I will see a 20-pound loss in a month. I promise you because I've done it before. If I do the right, it is a tool. It is not a resolution. It is a tool. But if you don't get this right, ain't no need you even doing it because you're going to battle it. Even when you can't eat, there's moments when I can eat
What?
something and I'm full and feel like I want to throw up.
What's
But
that
in
one?
my
You fine as
head,
hell though.
I was fine as hell before too. Now I'm just finer as hell. I'll be honest, but I will say this though,
On
seriously, it took a lot to get there. I'm done.
on that note, we're going to take a brief commercial.
And
Guess who we
Regina
got in the
said she wanted
room?
to. Regina said that she actually wants to come in too. She wanted the link again. You might want to drop it on Facebook for her.
I just dropped it on Facebook, but
Come on, Shayla.
let me see if I can add it again.
Hey, Shayla.
Hello, Shayla. Y'all go ahead and continue on.
Giving me for the
Shayla,
love of basketball.
Shayla, you finish your date?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what I missed? You
I
It's
on
was,
date
what
night.
day?
Date night.
I was FaceTiming and watching y'all all at the same time. I was multitasking.
Oh,
So Shayla, how are you feeling about the show so far?
You know what, Jasmine, you're doing really good.
Mm-hmm.
I like your little commercial break. You got your intro going in. Look at me.
Okay.
Come on now, because you're learning from PS now. Come on.
yeah.
You know what?
Take
You
them
know what? I'm
notes.
learning from the overall mother. You know what?
Yes.
I figure I was gonna give y'all a little light something to get your night on through. I'm
Jasmine,
just
you
waiting on
gotta teach
Regina
me
to come
stuff
in. I
like
sent her
that.
the link.
We
You
learned a
gotta
little bit
teach me
from
that
Mo
stuff.
too.
Well, I have never really done any seen any of Mo's things, tutorials or whatever, but I've heard her fussing and cussing enough, and Miss Sophia saying, what you not gonna do is you're not gonna say anything to the
Baby,
Mo.
that's
So
what you're not gonna do. Miss Sophia don't play. That's what you're not. Look, she was the first
Sophia
Bijan
said,
Don.
calm
What you
down.
not gonna do?
Calm down. Calm down.
Girl. That's what you're not gonna do, baby.
period.
Y'all been watching Miss Sophia's show because I love her. She gets on there, baby, and she'll
Listen.
find the biggest wig, and she'll be on there just giving you comedic value. I love her.
No makeup, no lipstick, no nothing, just straight Miss
She is true
Sophia.
to her craft.
My favorite one of hers that I've ever heard her do is one of her old ones. It's on YouTube. She gets up in this person's face, and they're at Splash, and she goes, "You look a mess. You look a mess. You look a mess. You in my face. You're even worse. You in my face." I mean, she just aired this child out. I said, Jesus, take
Oh
the wheel.
my. Really?
You had to look it up. It's Sophia McIntosh, You Look a Mess. They even did a
Okay.
remix to it, child. It's
I'm
something
gonna look it
serious.
up.
It is something serious. She aired me out when she did that. I said, "Now you know."
I think this bottle got me a little tipsy.
I think just a little bit.
Shayla, you got that. You from New Orleans, RB? That's where you from?
No, but she
Oh, it
giving
says-
you that. She giving you that. That's because she's so damn international. Shayla can give you whatever you want, big.
Yeah.
Whatever
Okay,
you want.
Because it says Shayla Orleans. I'm thinking New Orleans. I don't know. Maybe that's what.
Now I was
Maybe I
named after my great grandmother, and her first name was Orlean.
Oh, okay. Okay. And
Mhm.
it just
Shayla
All the way
Orleans.
back from the 1900s.
Shayla
Damn.
got one of them names you gotta grow into. Shayla Orleans.
Yes, because I definitely did. It fits
Well,
me now.
Shayla
But when I was
isn't.
5, it didn't work when I was smaller.
Shayla isn't, but Orleans. But you know what? So, I had to make some adjustments to mine because mine gave you old Southern something too. And I was like, oh, hell no. I felt like I should be on some type of butter biscuit spread or something, bitch. It was horrible. I was like, Mama, why did you name me that? Like, oh. It was very close to Nobody
Hello?
Does It Like
Nobody.
Sarah
What
Lee.
happened?
Damn.
yeah. But I love this tonight. We got the two gay menses, the two T sisters, and we got a real cisgender woman in the building. Like I'm loving this. Like
So we got two.
Yeah,
Look, what
what's
we got?
going
We got 2 men, 2 fake fallopian tubes, and one real fallopian tube.
one real
Period.
fallopian
In that order. In that order. I am not dealing with y'all
that's
tonight.
why I say cisgender. That's why I say cisgendered woman. She was
Girl,
born
I
that
like
way.
calling them fallopian tubes, baby. Yeah.
Ooh,
Lord.
now, y'all, you know what? Y'all need a commercial. Y'all
Tell
need
me
a
pretty
commercial.
lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Okay, so how
Yeah.
many of y'all
Come on, D-Lo. Come on,
Exotic
D-Lo.
Oil Masters. Exotic Oil Masters. www.exoticoilmasters.com. Exoticoilmasters@gmail.com. You can contact either Tony at 828-705-OILS, 561-768-3710, or Junior at 828-471-OILS, or 561-800-9996. Once again, that's Exotic Oil Masters, designer fragrances, body oils, and lotions. And it's also the sponsor for the Anthony Brown Show. Once again, that's Exotic Oil Masters.
And don't forget to get your grind to your shine, your grind to your shine, your grind to your shine, your grind to your
Hey,
shine. And I want
hey,
all different
hey,
colors. Grind to your shine, grind to your
hey,
shine on the Anthony Brown Show on all platforms. Grind to your shine.
hey,
Well,
hey.
so Shayla, you done
Shayla,
came on. What's the tea?
Okay.
can I say something
Yeah.
to you, Shayla?
Yeah.
Shayla, I thank you. I
Mhm.
thank you for your encouragement. When you saw me on Chi Chi, I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you so much. That was hard for me to do. I know when you watched those first tournament, I know you was one of the ones, and I know it was a couple people that let Chi Chi have it when I was crying. And he would just be a Chi Chi. Chi Chi can't help it. Chi Chi is not emotional, so he he can't help
He
it.
was heartless.
You
He
know,
was
I don't.
hardly.
You know what? I don't think that's what it is. You know what I think it was? I think it was the opposite. I actually think it wasn't that he was heartless. His
I
thing
think he
was
was
don't
touched.
let no right. Don't let because he's been in positions. He's like don't let nobody fucking make you show that emotion. Fuck them. It's an automatic defense mechanism for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
And so
right,
people thought it was heartless, but it wasn't. It's more like support. Man, fuck them hoes. You the best. You the shit. You got this. And fuck them. That's how it was. And so for him,
right.
it's like he don't want to see people get defeated like that because he know people do it intentionally to make you second guess who you are.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. No, I knew. I kind of figured what it was later. I was just like, yeah, he didn't want to. He didn't want me to let people see me crying. And yeah,
Yeah,
because
we like to see
Don't
that.
you see I'm crying?
you
Ain't
hear
He was
me?
like, fuck
nothing,
that
ain't
shit. That bitch
nothing
said,
wrong with shedding the tear. Ain't nothing wrong with shedding no
it
tears.
ain't. But he
Yeah,
said, wait a minute. Is you crying? Like, bitch, if you don't man up, goddamn it. But you know, it is what it
that's
is.
it. Yeah, that
He
was.
just didn't want.
But
But you know,
it
it's
was
his
my
friend.
story was just so hard because, and I guess you saw everybody saw them first 20 minutes was hard because it was hard to just because for me I was rethinking. I'm like, should I really do this? Should I stop this interview? Because now people know, but now everybody gonna know. Like, and it was
I
just
didn't know that
my
in the
whole
beginning. When I joined,
right,
I was like, I was trying to get in, I was trying to get in. So I went back and watched it, and you was like, I hope this don't go viral. I was like, well, bitch, you on the wrong platform because, honey, it might.
Okay.
So I was like, well, that's
Okay.
a wrap. So now let's work on our contingency plan after the fact because it's going to happen. So,
right,
Right.
like,
right,
it is what it is.
and people have been going back on commenting and adding comments and likes, and people have been inboxing me. People have been coming to my Shayla. Have you watched my service on Saturday?
I
No.
watched it when Tucci was on there, but I haven't watched
Oh,
it.
you talking about that Sunday service he did.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, no, yeah. If you ever get a chance, come on Saturdays and on my church page.
I definitely will.
I'll make it this
Yes.
Saturday. I'm not doing shit on purpose. They can open
Yeah.
up the salons if they want to. And I'm like, no, ma'am. What you won't give me is the COVID. You can give me a whole bunch of things, but you don't give me the COVID, girl. Well, I'll see you next week. Let's see how that first
Okay.
run go. And then I've got a couple clients that's been like, girl, I don't care if it's 12 midnight. Call me. I'll be like, girl, I'll be right there by
Savon,
themselves.
I'm gonna send you my flyer, and you can put it out there, share it on your page.
You do
Send you
that.
my flyer.
You know, I
Yeah, send
promote
you my.
us.
Well, see,
I'm like Monique. I love us for
see,
real.
Okay. Okay.
You
well,
gotta
see,
add it. You gotta
that's
add
the
a
thing,
baby.
though.
You gotta add a baby on the end of that. I love us for real,
For real,
baby.
baby.
But baby.
See, I understand, Apostle. I understand where you're coming from because my first time being interviewed by Savant, I broke down.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, we had
when I was telling
fun.
my story. We had fun afterwards, but that
We
first,
did.
baby.
Yeah, because
Shaquasha
I just
called me and whoa y'all asses out though. I just want you to know.
Listen, anybody
no.
playing about Shaquasha, okay, she can come fight me.
Hmm.
You.
Hugging King Ken.
She do. I was surprised. She actually fuck with you. I
You
didn't
know
think that
what?
she fucked with. She was like, and you know why she fuck with you? Because your ass hate Nene. She's like, I like her because she hate Nene. That was it.
Nene who?
Kick rocks.
Leaks.
Nene Leaks.
Lanithia.
Oh, that. Yeah,
Lanithia.
that old man in the dress. Anyway,
Who?
what did we
What
say
you
that?
not gonna do? What you not gonna do is talk about my trans sister, bitch. That's what you. I mean, Apostle. That's what you not gonna do. I
Oh,
wrote she's a.
Lenise, Lenisia Lee.
Lanithia Jenkins
And
Leaks.
want to always act like she's so the victim and everybody else is the
But I
problem.
think, but you know what? I think she kind of is. I think people. I think people come for. One thing I agree with, and I'm gonna be honest, on the later shows, not in the beginning. In the beginning, Lanithia started shit, but
Everything.
now with the new girls coming in, everybody know Lanithia is the only one on that show that's been there the longest. And if you got a beef with her, bitch, they gonna talk about it for days, baby. It's gonna make the show. So I kind of agree. If I was on the show, I wouldn't necessarily like have beef with her because I love me some Lanithia. However, if I was smart financially, it would be a good money move.
Yeah, they're trying to stay relevant.
Yes.
It would, because you playing kumbaya and being humble ain't getting you shit. I mean, I love
And,
the other.
and they know
what's
she
her
ain't finna
name?
go nowhere.
What's her name? I love the other one on there. Girl, you and these goddamn pralines and
Yeah, what
we
you
hear
mean?
everything.
What do you
Mute, girl,
mean?
mute.
All that noise.
Mute. Yes, you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
But
go.
no, my thing is people don't realize too.
What?
A lot of people don't realize the pull that Nene has, because my thing is they don't realize
Exactly.
if Nene wants you off that show, you gone.
Well,
You are
okay, so
eliminated.
I love Nene, but I don't agree with that. I don't agree, because I don't agree with that at this point. And back in the day, I would agree with that, but right now,
Yeah.
I don't think it's about what's good for the show, baby.
We got somebody at the back door, so it's gonna be a Marshall.
Oh,
The
Miss
pin on
Regina.
Miss Regina Pitts.
hello.
Hey, Regina.
How you guys doing?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so
Welcome,
proud of you,
welcome.
Jasmine.
Thank
You
you.
girl.
Thank you. That's my former church, one of my former church mothers from Detroit, Apostle.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Welcome.
This is interesting.
Jasmine is doing the damn thing.
Yes.
Yes. For 4 days.
In Jesus'
You
name.
gone.
4 days at doing this.
Yes.
Wow, and you got it this good. And I've been doing this crap for a couple years, and you got better than, oh my Lord.
That
What does that say
determination.
about
What did I
me?
tell you? When you got the drive to do it, can't nobody stop you.
Like, what does that say
Amen.
about me? I've been
I
doing
have to
this
learn from the best. Get my channel up.
Okay.
There's it's a lot of fat people out there suffering in silence.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
And I was one of them.
Yeah.
Speak
Yeah,
on it,
before Miss
mama.
Pitts.
But I
Go
got
ahead.
to the cause. I got to the cause of my addiction.
Mm-hmm.
And once I got to the cause of it, then I no longer had to use food to cope.
Speak.
I developed some coping skills outside of food.
And I want to talk to you about that
So
because that's an issue for me.
Okay. It's mine was childhood trauma. I had that I didn't deal with. I suffered from PTSD and depression, and a major depression with homicidal ideation. And I had been in therapy for like 14 years. And just in the last 3 years is when I worked on PTSD and worked on habituating myself to new habits and desensitizing myself to the old habits.
Yes, ma'am.
So now I can teach people with my e-course, Keto My Way. I can teach people how to tap into their own energy sources without deprivation of scale, expensive supplements. You know, the obesity is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and I want to show people how they can use regular food and tap into their own energy stores and lose the fat and gain self-esteem and courage and confidence.
So what I do know about the keto actually is the driving force that actually allows your body to use its own fat as energy to burn. What I would like to know and what I've been searching for, so it's just a blessing that we met on tonight, is because for us who've had the gastric bypass, we can't go about keto the way that everybody else can. We have
that's
to do
where
it a different way.
That's where Keto My Way comes in.
And
Keto
that's
My
what
Way,
I want to know about. Exactly.
Keto My Way uses the base of keto, but I've tweaked it to my reality.
Yes.
So I'm no longer afraid of sugar. I'm no longer afraid of gaining my weight back because I resolved my issue. So I can eat, no food is off limit to me, you know. And so I learned how to use that base to get to where I'm at, and then by me tweaking it and playing with the carbs and this and that, whatever, I learned that I could eat anything. I ate out for 10 months, fast food, and lost 14 pounds.
Yep. So, and that's what I want to get your information. I want your information because I'm not going to do that part.
Do you see the look on my face?
Real talk.
Yes.
And I be sitting up there trying not to eat out. I be sitting up there trying to, hey, Mr. 6'8". I be sitting up there trying not.
My diet consists of fried chicken from Captain J's, fried fish, fried okra, cheese, real butter, heavy whipping cream.
I love cheese.
Frozen strawberries. I eat whatever I want to eat, but that's basically my diet. I'm 95% carb free now. The other 5% is when I choose to eat a piece of bread or some cake or a cookie or a piece of candy or something. But it's not regular.
And I sit up here and eat like a rabbit, and I'm losing weight slowly. I sit up here and eat like a rabbit.
It's the combination of foods that you eat. You don't put a protein with a starch. People will order a hamburger, French fries, and a big drink. I go to the Burger King and I get a triple Whopper with cheese with extra mayonnaise, tomato, and lettuce on it, and I get a large onion ring. Now, what I do is I take the half of the bun off. I undress it. So I only have half of the bun. I got meat and vegetables. You can't go wrong with meat and vegetables. Ain't nobody got fat off of meat and vegetables. It's the carbs that we eat that turns to sugar that gets stored as fat.
Because one thing that I did learn from my doctor was he asked me, how many carbs do you need to survive? And I was like, and he was like, zero. You don't need any to survive.
It's not an essential nutrition. Nutrient.
It is not. I'm looking you up. I'm looking you up because I need to know. Even though I don't want to eat like that, I want to be able to take what I do so I can make like.
Baby, you can eat. You can eat. I eat. I love to eat.
But my thing is, I'm not hungry.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm not hungry.
Excuse me, y'all. I don't mean to break it on y'all. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take down and I'm going to let Mr. 6'8" come in because I need to finish packing and then I have to catch a flight tomorrow. So I need to go on and finish packing and rest and yeah. So I can get back to
I'd like to see you your channel.
Almost it's the Impact. Well, before I go, Jasmine, can I go ahead and plug before I go?
Give me 1 second. I got you. Give me 1 second.
All right. On all platforms, Apostle Don Allen Lowe. Well, no, on Instagram, I finally made an Instagram. Instagram is Apostle_D_Lowe, LOWE. So everything after each thing is an underscore. So Apostle_D_Lowe. Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube. On YouTube is Apostle Don Allen Lowe. Just look me up straight by my name. DONALLEN is my whole first name. LOWE is my last name. And then on Facebook, you can look me up at the Impact Center Dallas. It's the Impact Center Dallas. Look me up every Saturday morning. Well, Saturday afternoon, excuse me, at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is Eastern Time, is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, p.m. Every Saturday. And I have a full service. I preach, I teach, I sing, I worship. Last Sabbath, the other Sabbath, it was so wonderful that Savon, I know you went back and looked. I didn't even have a chance to preach because the Holy Spirit took over and I just was worshiping. So tune in every Saturday because I am a Saturday Sabbath keeper. Because if we really go back originally and really look at everything, the Sabbath is really Saturday and not Sunday. So we have to understand that the Sabbath is really Sunday. The Roman Catholic Church changed the Sabbath to Sunday. So, that's because we're so used to doing Sunday because they changed it and said, hey, this is what we want. We don't want to go to church on Saturday, even though God left the instructions that that's when you're supposed to go. But they didn't, so they changed it. And we all grew up because we didn't know any better. But once I learned better, I had to realize I had to start doing better because once you know better, you do better.
Amen.
And so, I'm not trying to browbeat anybody. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just telling my truth. And so every Saturday, join me. You'll love it. Right. So I love you all. Good night. Let me finish packing and so I can get back home to my honey because I know I miss my baby. I miss him so. So I get back home to my son. No. Because he was getting he thought he was supposed to get called back into work, but they're not going to do that until Monday. He was supposed to start back yesterday. And so now he won't be going back until Monday. So if he would have known he wasn't going to get called back, he would have came. So, yeah, I got to get back to Dallas and get back to my honey lamb because I am bored. And I'm bored in this hotel room without him. So I'm getting back home to him. So I'm going to hurry up and pack so I can take me a little sleep and get up in the morning. I love you all.
Safe travel.
See you all.
I love you too. Thank you for your time.
Right. No problem. Good night, everybody.
Call me tomorrow, Don Allen.
Good night. Oh, he out.
I'm loving this story, Miss Regina. I am going to hit you up because I need to know. Now, I know what my issues are. And my issues is I have this spirit of productivity. And when I'm not being productive and making use of all my times, I'm destructive.
Oh. Well, we have to take that energy and channel it in a different way that you feel proud and accomplished.
Yeah. So this is one of the reasons why I've also gotten on the platforms and increased my exposure on YouTube too, because typically in the office or I'm at the salon and I'm moving and I find that I don't eat. I eat when I'm supposed to, but I don't have reckless behavior when I have structure. It's when I don't have structure when it all goes to poop.
Okay. Well, some people need that. I'm eclectic. I'm kind of spontaneous and I like variety. So I get bored easy. So I can do something that's structured in the beginning to learn, but then I wind up putting it my way so that it becomes my reality.
So for me, my structure is around consistency. Consistency is key with me, even if it's inconsistently consistent. It's still key for me. You know what I'm saying? So I still have to have a basic platform that keeps my overhead intact because I'm a Libra. So everything got to be in place. Now, once it's in place, I can still take me an impromptu here and do these things and other, but I got to have that baseline because if I don't, I need that structure to stay compliant.
Okay, I gotcha.
Miss Mother Pitts. So when was the last time you done had your good old pound cake?
Since you left.
Oh, so Miss Janet had it since you left. Cakes.
I'll let her tell you.
The pound cake was out cold.
I can cook. I believe it or not, I can cook.
No, I believe it.
So I don't have cheat days, and there's no food off limit to me.
Nice. That makes me happy because the inner fat girl Quita in me loves that. I love hearing that.
Quita.
Quita. Mm-hmm.
How long did it take you not to see yourself fat?
Like 3.5 years. And I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Uh-oh.
No. No, like I had on a pair of jeggings and I had this shirt on and I saw a picture and I was like, and I honestly scrolled past. It's a picture I posted, but I actually scrolled past it because I didn't even see myself. Because when I see the picture, I'm like, oh, but when I see myself in the mirror, I still see that person. You know what I'm saying? And even when you lose all the weight,
that's dysmorphia.
All the weight down to a size 14, uncomfortably, but it was a 14. It was just like I still felt that girl. You know what I'm saying? I still felt her there. So, I still have pictures of her up around the house to kind of keep me in place because I need it. I need to be okay, don't do too much, girl, because she right now waiting on you on that reunion. You know what I'm saying? So
well, with that being said,
I had 15 weeks of therapy to work on dysmorphia because I'd never been slim, so I never knew what it looked like. I didn't know what to expect. So I thought my body was going to be tight like it was fat. Not.
No. Girl, that's a whole nother story.
I got pendulum breasts. I got flabby arms.
Mm-hmm. Come on, wings. I love my wings, girl. Yeah. Yeah.
We have someone waiting in the wings, y'all. Speaking of wings, one second.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Guess who popped in on us?
Hey. Mr.
Hey,
6'8".
how you doing?
Y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, trying to sound all sexy.
I'm so over the phone.
We hear you.
Uh-oh.
I know, but I don't think I hear Jasmine or Regina.
Jasmine's not talking.
Do you hear me?
Jasmine's not talking.
Yeah, she's talking.
Do you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Anthony?
Yes, I hear you.
Yes, I can hear you too.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get my earbuds.
Now you came in here messing up the show now.
He heard that. He heard that, Taylor.
I definitely heard that.
Him not feeling well. You look like it too, baby. You like you don't feeling well at all.
Yeah.
Like you need some
not
Vicks,
feeling well at all.
Some Vicks Vapor Rub. Ooh, you see that big ass zit right there. Ooh, honey, let me move back. Hold on. Get back to the blurred lines.
Yes. So, let's see.
Hey, Regina.
Hi,
Regina. Okay.
Huh? Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I don't know what's going on with it.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yes.
And Savon and Shayla.
You don't hear me?
Well, I hear you. I'm just gonna hop on a laptop because it'll be easier because I ain't finna fool with this phone. Yeah, I see your sound language. I see your sound language.
Shayla was like, I'm glad.
Oh, Jesus.
While we're waiting on Mr.
Shayla, what you want to talk
6'8",
about? Y'all got the...
While we're waiting on Mr. 6'8" to join, I just want everybody to know that our additional guest this week on the Savon Experience Presents the Saturday Night Social Club will be Shayla, honey. Miss Shayla Orlean Davis, honey.
Hey,
yes. Let me tell you something. I want to bring her on because Shayla gives me life. with no chance of parole, honey.
Okay.
I want her to bring the foolishness too, because I know that she can. And as you guys know, all of our foolishness is done in the place of respect and love. So I will make sure to have my speech prepared, honey. These are our views. It is all in love. Don't take it personal. Don't get too serious, because we don't do that. It's all love here.
Right.
Amen.
Because we don't need
Amen.
we don't need a repeat of what happened on Saturday. Well, that didn't happen, but people think that did.
I had to go back and watch that, and I was appalled.
Baby.
I was like, girl, that was a stretch, but okay, girl.
You know, people be reaching.
Yeah, but 5 hours. 5 hours. We was on there for 5 hours.
It was a good time, though. It didn't even feel like 5 hours.
But it didn't feel like it. It definitely
sure
didn't feel like it.
Baby, Bijan the Don and his silk press. I cannot.
With his
I seen one of his videos on Facebook.
Miss Regina, we was on here talking for 5 hours straight, baby. Listen.
About everything.
Look, I was able to do, when I went back and rewatched it, because I didn't have no electricity or anything else, I did highlights on Silent Bay. I gave him a whole head of highlights and low lights and everything on his head while watching the show. I had nothing to do.
Yeah, I seen you when you was at Walmart. I mean Walgreens, when you didn't have no power. I saw you.
I was sitting outside Walgreens looking real thirsty. Them folks look like, what is you doing? I was like, well, girl, let me go out and move to another place. So then I go to the truck stop. I don't know if that was better, but at least there was a no judgment zone.
That's my mantra, no judgment.
Yes. Zion Artist has a comment down there.
I just saw it. Regina, that's for you.
Oh, you were talking about when it comes to knowing your triggers is important for all of us. Yes, you have to know your triggers. Like loud, angry voices is mine. And it would send me into a panic of fear that was uncontrollable. So now when I hear the loud, angry voice, I'm in a safe place. I could talk to myself and I tell myself, you're in a safe place. You don't have to take that person. It's not to you, it's to somebody else. But I have to feel safe. And that's something that I never felt was safe and protected. So when I hear that, I automatically think that somebody's going to attack me. So the only way that I dealt with it was to eat, because it comforted me, so I could be all bubbly and everything and be scared as hell. But now I know my triggers and I can cope ahead. When I'm around certain people who go trigger me, I can cope ahead and know I'm gonna be around them, and I know not to let them push them buttons. They can push them, but I don't allow them to work.
You know what I think I need? Another thing, Miss Regina, that I think that has helped me in my years, but I think it's also hurting me now, is the fact that I know how to talk to people in such a way to where it's not the most aggressive tone. And that's just for me working in a place where you've got to be centric to people's feelings, and you've got to, be cognizant of how your words have actions and things of that nature. I find myself wanting to eat and be more reckless when I'm in a space like that. In a forum like this, where I can be free and totally transparent and say what I have to say without someone taking it crazy or having to be customer centric or feeling centric, I find that I don't want to be as reckless. So what that basically means, at my job on conference calls, I need to tell them bitches to shut the fuck up, and then I won't eat a French fry.
Period.
I eat a French fry. I'll get a small fry and eat them. I eat it with mayonnaise.
I'm okay with eating it, but it won't make me want to gorge on them because I'm pissed off because I can't say what I want to say. Like today was a representation of that where idiots get on my nerves, and I was just like, I really want to tell you to go to hell with gasoline draws on is what I want to do. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to tell you, but instead I had some damn noodles and oodles and cheese when I'm like, I don't need to have all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm noticing that my filter is causing me pain.
Okay, there's a way to be able to express yourself effectively without people. Well, you can't control how somebody is going to perceive what it is that you say, first of all. Second, you it's a way that you could communicate your feelings by saying I feel such and such, and when you do such and such, then that's not being a fact to them, but it's allowing you to feel, you know. And if you're allowed to give your feelings and your feelings are respected, then you'll feel comfortable in that space. But if you're giving your feelings to somebody who don't give a damn, you need to move on, because they don't give a damn. So why give them that's a waste of energy.
And so that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like, my fear, because I agree with you 100%. My fear is once I tell you my feelings, because I'm the type of person, if I tell you my feelings and you don't give a damn, then you might as well clock me out, because then I'm in defense mode. And then I'm like, I shouldn't have said shit, because now I'm finna offend the hell out of you. And I'm not gonna care. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I was. I didn't know how to be vulnerable. I didn't know how to be vulnerable. I didn't know how to express my feelings effectively. And I didn't know how to get my needs met. So I was a people pleaser, and I was always in the lead. I was always taking over the relationship, or be it male or female. I was always taking it over, and I was the male in it. I took a male role when they, to show them how I wanted to be treated, and they took the female role, and it always happened like that, even with women.
Yep. And for me, I know how to communicate. I know what to say. And I take control, because it's a self-preservation technique or automatic act for me to preserve what I have, because I've come from a place where my mouth was reckless, and it took a lot of prayer and to keep my mouth from being reckless. So now it's like, okay, don't say that, because if you say that, I go through that in my head while people are talking to me. I have a whole script. If you ever meet my character, Sequansha, that goes on in my head actively, and I say the exact opposite, because I know that's what I should say at that moment. But if I just be Sequansha and just say what I want to say, I might not have shit. I might not have a job, but I won't be eating McDonald's all day long either.
That's opposite action. Do the opposite of what you want to do. And by you choosing to do that, you don't have to feel like you're stuffing your feelings.
Look at Mr.
6 foot, how you feeling?
I'm hanging in there. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Regina.
Hi. You 6'8"?
Yes,
yeah, I'm really 6'8".
He's actually
6'9". Okay.
Yeah.
That's your future nephew.
Yeah, I've been tall my whole life, so I'm kind of the tallest across 3 generations of people.
Savon, you turn your head back around to this camera. You turn back around, Craig.
I was just trying to give you a side profile.
No, it was.
A mess.
Ooh, y'all gonna start being shady.
God, I hate that he not feeling well. That hurts my heart. I just want to come down there and take it all away and give it to somebody else, like coworkers.
That's what they're doing. Go down there and comfort that man.
All right, Savon, you better be careful tonight. Your coworker gonna get you.
Don't forget to grind till you shine.
I know, not that.
Don't forget to grind till you shine. A shameless plug right now. Just don't forget to grind till you shine. Available in all colors.
I want a t-shirt.
Hey, go to the look. Where can we get it? The Anthony Brown Show at gmail.com.
Yes, the Anthony Brown Show. He's a YouTuber and he keeps it real with all the things he says in inspirational, motivational, video research, and education. Once again, that's the Anthony Brown Show at gmail.com. You can reach him also at 561-768-3710. The Anthony Brown Show on all social media platforms. And I thank you.
Yes.
I got that.
Yeah, it's
Shine till grind
a
till
rough
I
24
shine.
hours.
I know.
Grind
How
till you
you feeling
shine.
right now? A little bit better?
Yeah, I mean, I finally have my strength back, like to be able to at least like do stuff around the house. But like my whole body, it just feels like that acid is flowing everywhere, and like my joints and stuff and everything, all of that burns.
Is it a
Uh,
lactic acid buildup?
no, it's just that with the sickle cell, because there's a point to when the body is not producing enough oxygen in the bloodstream. It tends to cause the joints to have a lot of inflammation. So when your joints have a lot of inflammation in it, the sickle cell tends to cause like a lot of pain, and that pain is just
Yeah,
like lingering pain that just lingers in your system.
yeah. That's a painful disease when it flares up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I went to the hospital not today, but the day before. I'm sorry, yesterday I went to the hospital, and they did a lot of medication, a lot of treatment stuff that kind of had me loopy for a while and kind of incoherent, and it helped. But the only thing with that, and I tell people this all the time, is that medications like that, they tend to wear off, and so when they wear off, you're kind of like back at square one, with the pain thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, at this point, the only thing that's going to make it better is that either if I get admitted, or if I just decide that, hey, I'm gonna get back active and keep doing what I normally do, which is taking hot showers and keeping myself like moving active, because at this point I feel like I've slept my life away, so I don't feel like I can sleep anymore, to be honest. So I just need to get active. Like tomorrow, I start back work tomorrow. It's my first day back, and just drinking lots of water, which I've been doing, and just making sure I eat to keep my strength up. But it's draining just so much to where just even like the past 2 days, even trying to take a bath has been a task. So
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah.
I'm glad that you woke up and you're feeling a little bit better. And I'm glad that we could be here to be with you to wake you up. And this is your USA Up all night. And Savon, what's going
Okay.
on with you? You doing this number right here? You in that chair going up and down, up and down, Savon.
I was adjusting my camera.
Oh, I thought you was doing like this the whole parallel thing. You was like you was going boom.
Well,
No.
I
It's
do
like,
appreciate. I do appreciate, I had to come on here because I do appreciate seeing y'all. There was a guy that I did treatments with at my doctor's office. He unfortunately lost his battle with sickle cell. I found out
Oh,
last week. I don't know if you can see this picture or not, but his name is Omar,
Oh
and
wow.
he passed away. He dealt with sickle cell like me, and he lost his battle.
wow.
I found out about a week ago. They said that he got tired of going to the hospital, and by the time he went to the hospital, it was too late, and he went into cardiac arrest.
Oh,
And
wow.
so,
I done told
That's
you
yeah,
I plan
sad.
on having kids and everything, so you got to keep fighting whether you want to or not. I plan on having
yeah,
cheerings,
the
not
fight,
one or
the fight
two
continues.
cheerings.
Okay.
The fight definitely continues. It's just always hurtful, when you see
It is.
somebody, that you've known and went through it with, the pass away. Like he dealt with a lot. Like if you looked at him, there's a documentary, and I'll send you the link out there, um, where he had his best friend to move to Atlanta to record his journey from the time that they were kids to up until now, with his battle with sickle cell. And I mean, like when I tell you, it was just like so moving and emotional, because you can tell that it took a lot out of him at times, like to the point where I feel like he just got tired of fighting, like I honestly do. And that is unfortunately the story with a lot of a lot of people, with this disease, because it is a very painful,
Yeah.
draining, disease. And it's just one of those things to where if you don't have the willpower to keep going, it can take you under. So that's why, you know, for me, I tell myself that even in my times like this, you know, I put on a good game face. You know, I get
Right.
myself up. You know, suck it up. Do what you got to do. Go through it. And like, you know, don't give up, because once you lose that willpower, that's it. But I'm happy to see all of y'all though. Like, it always makes me happy to see everybody.
Yeah, I called you earlier.
Happy to see you too.
Yeah, I was in a deep slumber, Anthony.
And a coma.
Yeah, a deep coma.
See, all we need right now is Bijan to sing your good old number.
No, we do not. No, we do not. No, we do not.
That's what we do not need. Now, what you're not gonna do?
What you're not gonna do?
What we not gonna do is ask Bijan to sing.
God no.
Why are we not gonna do that, Shayla?
We've seen.
Shayla, why are we not gonna do that?
Look, Shayla came back to life when she heard that name mentioned.
Did you hear? But she ain't turned that camera back on though.
She busy.
Listen, if y'all see how I'm laid out right now, this is not camera friendly.
Listen, I'm about to be laid out the same kind of way because I got to get up and deal with the wonderful, wonderful people in my life during the day.
I like your green screen.
Thank you. I wanted to kind of give my heads a rest and bring in some different environments.
Was it hard to set up?
It wasn't hard to set up. However, when you take the green screen off, it look a complete fool up in here, honey. A complete fool. It took my office. I like the way my office look with my hats displayed and all that is great. But however, with this screen all the way up to the ceiling and down, I feel like I'm in a construction zone.
That's my next thing I'm going to purchase at the end of the month is green screen.
What I need to do once COVID is over, I need to purchase a 4-bedroom home. That way I can have my social media room, my office, a guest bedroom. And then I don't have to worry about it because my office can still be my office and I don't have to use it as a dual purpose room.
Well, I thought about getting my aunt, because my aunt painted that picture that you see in the back. She painted that for me. I thought about getting her to do me a big mural to put in the back as my backdrop too, as well. If I decided not to do a green screen, because I like a lot of abstract art and stuff, you know, just like stuff with earth tone colors in it. So I thought about doing that as well.
And so that's why I just went with the green screen, because it allows you to change it up. And honestly, with the StreamYard, I mean, the better higher resolution video card that you have, graphics card you have, the better it'll be. So what I'm using is my Galaxy Book. No, sorry, not Galaxy Book. My Surface Book. I have a Surface Book Pro.
Is that what you're using for your camera?
That's what I'm using right now. It's the Microsoft Surface Book 2 is what it is.
How much was that, if you don't mind me asking?
It was like over $2,000, but you can probably get them a little cheaper now. It's not, because it's not the Surface Pro, it's the Surface Book.
Well,
so it has a keyboard that comes with it. You can detach it. It can be a tablet. It can be a lot of things. I wanted something that I can use to grow with. But honey, I put that on my good old Best Buy card, honey. It's like 24 months, so it ain't that much a month, you know.
And see, that's the thing. Like I wanted at first I wanted a MacBook, but then because I saw that Surface Pro, like our job offers a discount, like I think like a 15 or 20% discount. I thought about getting the Surface instead and seeing
look at the Surface Pro and then look at the Surface Book and look at the difference between the two.
Okay.
And see if that's what you want, because I have to say that the graphics card on this one is a whole lot better. I was on earlier, and Jasmine can tell you my laptop, which is a Hewlett Packard Envy. She can tell you the difference between this picture, this cam, and that one, and there's a distinct difference.
Right.
And see, that's what I have. I have the Surface Book Pro. So I understand where you're coming from, but then like, I don't know where everybody's money is, but I'm just gonna keep it 100 because that's how I have to be. You know, I shop at pawn shops, so you can go in and you can look at. You can go, like I went in and I got a full high-end gaming system that I'm gonna start using by the end of the month for $400. and it was with the 34-inch like surround sound screen. It's the whole setup. Like it's a high-end gaming laptop. It's got the 16 gigabyte 16-bit RAM onto it. So it's like the high end. It's got over a terabyte of storage onto it. The only thing I'm gonna have to do
as long as you know what you're looking at, that's perfect. Oh, come on, Shayla.
Well then,
that look good.
As long as you know what you're looking for, that's great. There's been some times where I've gone to the pawn shop, because I shop at a pawn shop too, honey, and what they had was more expensive than if I would have just gotten it from Consumer Depot or Best Buy. You know what I'm saying? Because when I work, I have the two Samsung 35-inch curved monitors for when I use my work, and I actually bought those from Consumer Depot for a good $200 to $300 less than I would have bought them if I would have bought it from Best Buy. So I'm all about a good deal. But for the Surface,
no, that's right.
But for the Surface Book 2, the one that I have, I couldn't find it any cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere. I looked for a long time.
I understand, but what I was saying though is that, you know, just make sure that you do some comparison shopping, and then before you go and pull a trigger on something, because you're in Atlanta, so in the Atlanta area they have Cash Americas. It's 10% down there, and you can do it anywhere from 3 to 6 months on your payment plan and installments and stuff. So if you find something that you like, you know, go ahead and do your due diligences and check it out, because that was my ultimate goal. And I had discussed with Savon and hubby about it. I found even a camera in there that it was you know, the camera was barely used. It was Wi-Fi.
Yes.
It was one of the up-to-date cameras. So I took them through
I
that.
said, grab it. Yes. I said,
you know,
grab
so it's taken me a little bit of time to take and do what I want to do. And right now, like, I'm thankful for, right now, I don't even have a backdrop. All I have is a white wall and a lamp in front of me. So, but I'm doing what I got to do.
And you look good. You know what I have to, and what I told Jasmine was, you know, because I have the E80D, Canon E80D camera. That's what I was recording my, you know, videos and stuff with, and I'll still use it, right? But right now, with me streaming and stuff, I'm able to do this with that. But I'll still use my camera to take, because I can take pictures with the camera to create a backdrop. So it still all works together. And so when she told me and Bay that she found that camera and we knew about the deal, we was like, girl, grab it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And I even went out and I purchased me a little cute little microphone, which I'm not using it tonight, but $19. I mean, it's not all about buying everything at one time, buying a little bit at a time.
A little bit at a time. Look, because I thought I was going to do those ASMRs.
Oh, yeah, with the mic. Yeah, with the mic.
And then I realized that shit got on my nerves, and I was like, "Oh fuck no,
yeah, that I can't. Like that's what I was saying. Like I can't get into the ASMR thing and everything. Like people being like all messy on camera with the food and stuff. Like I don't mind eating on camera, but I can't, like the way that be loving them, they be doing it. It just sometimes it gets on my nerve because I can't stand smacking.
Well, it's supposed to make people feel comfortable when I read.
It don't make me.
It irritates me, and I'll be wanting to punch him.
Yes, I feel like it's ghetto.
It make me hungry.
I feel like it's ghetto.
It make you hungry.
Like, that's just ghetto.
I think that's what it's supposed to do, make you hungry.
Yeah, it does. All that smacking and stuff. I'm trying to figure out what I can eat.
And then they said that she was on there eating them black particles off the crabs. And which is like supposed to be like the boo-boo or something that the crabs be having. Like if they dirty, they haven't been clean. She was eating them black particles off them big like crab things that she be eating. They was like, if you don't clean them good, they have them black, whatever you call it, black particles on it. I was like, why would somebody come on camera and eat that stuff knowing that they hadn't cleaned them things?
Just setting up there eating crab.
That's the
Are we talking about that black lady that had the red lipstick on that goes?
Yes.
Yep. She done made. I mean, she made money. She makes money from it. She done
lot.
Made, I mean,
$1 billion. Yeah, she done made $1 million.
You got to see her viewers and her subscribers. I think when I checked her last, she had like 680,000 subscribers. I'm like, off of, I
she
can't
over
be
2
mad at
million.
her.
She's
Oh,
over
she
2
over.
million.
Is she
She's
over
over
2
What she
million
do? Eat?
subscribers or views?
No,
What
she
she
over
do?
2
Eat?
million subscribers. Say
Yeah,
what, Regina?
she just eat.
What
She just
she what she do?
She
just
eat
eat.
and make those noises with it. Like she'll snack on something. She'll be like some.
Yep,
Like
she just
literally,
eat.
this is what she'll do. I mean, no disrespect to the channel, but this is what she'll do. She'll take chips and she'll whisper, "This is so good."
That's it.
And I be wanting
Oh.
to swing on her like, girl, stop. That's rude.
It ain't no
Oh,
way.
so that's for
See?
people into food porn.
That's exactly what it is.
Let me see,
It's
can I
food
show you?
porn.
Yep, food porn.
There you go.
Okay.
Look,
Look, I done grabbed the chips, so hold on.
2.6 something million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's not the one that I was talking about, though.
Yeah, that's
Be
the one
lovely.
that's the one that I was referring to. Be love.
Oh, is that the one that had like she has like a sauce?
Yes,
Yes, that's her. She has a gay
Okay.
son.
Yep, that's her, Darius. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
not the one that I was talking about. I was talking about the one with the red lipsticks and you know.
Yes, that's who I was talking about. That worked my nerves.
Yeah, I can't think of her name, but you know, and she gets on my last nerve, but you know, in a respecting, loving way.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't knock it. It's a hustle. I can't knock it.
I can.
I wanted to
all the way
smack the whole shit out of her.
She
So y'all
did.
wasn't on
You'd be
here
amazed at
earlier.
what
I'm
people
not.
like on YouTube.
So y'all wasn't on here earlier, but I posed a question to the panel of 4 that was on here earlier. How do y'all feel about? I'm not gonna show the picture again because I'm not giving any more free publicity to that. But
Girl,
then
you
again,
gotta
I
show
just
them
may.
the picture, honey. Show it, Lord Jesus.
Okay. Well, hold on for the commercial, y'all. Hold on for the commercial. Y'all know we don't call it commercial around here. We call it commercial. So hold on for the commercial. We'll be right back.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Child, how do y'all feel about him trying to do a fans only? Look at this.
OnlyFans.
Safari wants
girl.
to do
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Safari.
I mean,
What?
same thing. Fans
gotta
only,
eat.
OnlyFans. They the
But
same.
what
thing.
do
Yes.
you do on there? Because I know his wife.
Yes,
I know
Safari.
she don't plan on showing that cat on camera.
Right.
She might.
So what is
We
he
talking
doing?
about Erica, honey.
What is he showing?
That's
That
what I
thing.
Child, he
He's doing
said.
that thing.
What is he?
He
supposedly.
said
Jamaican
it's
weed.
only $20 for everybody.
$20
devil-
or
He
what?
said it's
A
only
month?
$20 for everybody.
The devil is a lie.
What is he
month?
supposed to be showing?
I guess it's same thing.
$20 a subscription.
He a singer or something?
No. I
See,
What
think
he do?
He's showing
I'm
you.
gonna
He's
show it
showing
to
you
you.
Jamaican
Hold
dick.
on.
unmentionables.
he's a
One second.
rapper.
He's mostly famous
Oh,
for being Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend.
You know what?
oh.
That's it. And
He
he
said
wrote
he is more than her ex. Damn it.
he wrote a
I
couple
mean,
songs
that's
for
it.
her.
Look at him
Yes, and he
go.
got a toy out too, child. I don't know what's going on with the
I
kids.
mean, he's fine. Don't get me wrong, he's fine, but I don't know about no OnlyFans though.
If he ain't gonna be doing nothing, I don't want no OnlyFans.
Savon, where you at?
I'm here. I see him. You know how I feel. I think he's. Listen. I
just
won't
not-
turn him away.
Silent artist said not for no
Hello?
damn $20.
Now I'm not gonna pay him no $20.
He said,
If
I'm
he
gonna
want to
need
do
that
a,
for my damn car.
if he want to do a $4.99, then we could probably think about that because this is the Rona.
That's what he
Okay.
said.
So do they you know what it'd be smart if Groupon came out with some deals for OnlyFans? You know, give me a little discount because I'm not paying all this money to see these people do what I can do in the privacy of my own home.
I don't see why. Listen.
I heard his page was whack.
Oh, it probably is.
Especially if you ain't doing nobody on it. I don't want to see you just sitting there stroking it. That's not gonna do nothing for me.
Oh my.
Don't rush.
I'm sorry.
Said you heard his page is whack.
I'm all right with it. I get it. I feel like you. If it's not gonna give me Pornhub, leave it alone.
Yeah, I
can watch that for free.
Right. And I do.
Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me?
We can see
Yes.
you.
I see you. I see you. You
Okay.
see me.
Well, I don't know what's going
So
on.
Jazz,
Savon is
Jazz,
fading
how
in and
often?
out.
Jazz, how often are
No,
you
I
on
see
here?
your
In and
picture.
out.
Heifer.
I'm right here.
She
Huh?
going in and out on your end, baby, because she's clear over
Yeah,
here.
we can see her.
I'm trying to do it 2 or 3.
We can see her. We can see everybody.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
it must
so
be me.
the
But I'm trying to
person
do
that
it
I would
3 times a week.
3
yes.
times a week.
So
What days? Well, I got you on follow. I'm following you, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll
Whatever
get a
day you
notification.
whatever
with me,
for
Mr.
all of
6
the
Foot and Savant,
go ahead.
we each have a day of the week. So
Spirit.
I can't hear y'all. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on with
Spirit
my
Payton
internet.
is the person I was talking about that was doing those ASMRs. That's the one with the big red lips, Spirit Payton. Mm-hmm. And she was eating a bucket of Popeye's chicken, and I was mad at her at the same time and hungry.
I don't know how I feel about her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jasmine, whatever day you do or whatever you're gonna do on your show, just be consistent.
And deal with
Her
you
Exactly.
for real.
You've
Can
got to
y'all
be.
hear me?
We can. Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Okay, because I can hear y'all and see y'all now. I don't know what's going on. But
so the Anthony was saying just whatever you do, just be consistent. And that's for me, that's why I chose Saturdays at 9, because even when I'm back in the salon doing my thing, I'll still be able to keep that consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's
And
what I
have
wanted to
tasty
do.
content.
I'm doing Sundays.
Have tasty content.
And then on Sundays I do cool down the cool down with Divine on Sundays, which is just a collection of whatever we want to talk about from the previous week and or thoughts and opinions for the next week that's coming up. And it's always going to be at 8:00. Yeah, I figure that's late enough for kids to be done with, but early enough for us not, if it runs long, it runs long. And then on Mr. 6'8", he does Friday nights. I don't know what are we naming the show, because we haven't got an official name for it.
So Friday nights, because I just put out my link thing for the I think it should be showing up now, but I'm gonna send out the link as well for my broadcast that I just set up a few minutes ago. It's gonna be labeled "Grown and Sexy After Dark" with Mr. 6'8" on Fridays.
Okay.
Let's make sure when you have a name like Grown and Sexy After Dark, you can't be up there talking about Leviticus book, but you gotta be grown and sexy, honey.
So I made sure that it's gonna be labeled like, I made sure to put what it's gonna be about. Like, it's gonna pretty much be about adult conversations on everything and anything like you can think of. Like, there's no limitations on one particular thing. So basically it's gonna be like a grown and sexy. It's gonna start at I was gonna do it for 10, but I decided to do it at 9:30 only because of the fact that that'll kind of like give people time, because with us black folks, sometimes we can be late and stuff. So I figured if I say 9:30, by the time 10 o'clock come, everybody will be kind of settled in good and stuff. So it's gonna be like 9:30 on every Friday, and it's gonna be just basically like a grown up after dark. Pretty much like the kids to bed. This our time to get raunchy with it.
I know for the next
on water.
Go ahead.
Just want to put that out there. Disclaimer: no wine, no alcohol for me. But
I'm gonna reach out to Regina so I can get myself together, because my drinks is what I'm gonna have. But I need to get I'm feeling what she's talking about. I need to get myself together, honey, because as soon as I get these 25, 30 pounds back off me, girl, I'm gonna walk around here like I'm having a hot girl summer in the mid of winter. Don't play with me.
Well, that 20 or 30 pounds that you trying to get rid of, just pass it over here. I can use
I wish we could have a good old liposuction section, and I'll just give it to you, boo boo.
Damn.
Shoot, pass it to me because I need some as well. I don't lost weight.
I got enough to share love, honey. I got enough.
I'm gonna donate some of mine too.
Yes, silent artist. I'm gonna be sure to sip on water. I ain't sipping on nothing but water. That's my only thing I've been on for the past.
Who you telling me too?
Water.
But I feel like
y'all can have the water. I'm gonna have my wine.
Just fine. Long as you see that I'm gonna have that champagne glass, you gonna see that damn. It's gonna be clear as hell. Gonna be water and and ice.
Put your water in it so you have the feel of it. You have the, that's okay. I just want
6'8". Look what you did. 6'8".
What's that?
What's that?
Empty bottle.
Oh my god! Bottle. Did you drink that whole bottle?
I just finished it tonight.
It's gone.
What kind of wine is that?
That's the Stella Rose watermelon.
I didn't even know they had another flavor
Was it good?
Yeah.
It was delish.
That's Stella Rose Black.
Don't even just put that. Just go ahead and put that right on down because I don't need it. I'm not even gonna get started. I'm not even gonna get out of the gas station. Go trying to buy damn liquor.
Come on, watermelon. I've been drinking. Hey,
you guys, I'm about to get I'm about to get off. I'm about to lose sound.
Good night, Miss Regina.
I'm about to lose sound,
nice
so
you, Regina.
I'm going to check you guys out, though. Yeah, you too, Mr. Sixty and Savan and Mr. Anthem. Get me a shirt, Jazz.
Thank you.
I enjoyed myself. I appreciate y'all welcoming me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I appreciate y'all welcoming me.
All right.
Jasmine, send me her information when you get a chance.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Okay. Great. Okay, great. Good night, you guys.
Good night.
Okay, bye-bye.
Silent Artist said that he'll give some of his thigh meat and booty. He said he don't want no. He said that he said no. It's collaborative. You have to have thigh meat and booty. He wanted all gone. Jasmine is twirling.
Unless his thighs is gonna be around my ears while I'm eating the booty.
Whoa! He trying to make earmuffs out of you.
Tragic.
What happened?
Where's B-Star at, honey? Lord Jesus.
What happened?
Oh, you need to go outside.
He said you gotta have both.
He follows me on Instagram.
Christian mingle going on up in this mug. That's what.
Okay.
Who gotta have both?
Both what?
He said that's what he said. You gotta have both. You gotta have his thighs and his booty.
Who having both what?
So if I gotta have his thighs and booty, then that means his thighs must gonna be right here around my ears while I'm eating the booty.
Okay.
All right. I'm coming.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Y'all, I'm so tired of sleeping. I don't know what to do with my life.
You tired of sleeping?
I feel like I done slept my life. Like I feel like I have slept so much in the past 24 hours. It is ridiculous. Like I don't even remember. I can't even tell you if I ate, to be honest. Like I know I ate today, but I don't even remember what I did when I got home. Like,
so I can, you know what, y'all? My internet over here is acting completely crazy. Silent, if you want to get on, there's the link right there, baby. If you want to come in.
Don't bring your ass in here
shortly.
What's wrong with it, Jasmine? Is it not? What's wrong with you?
On my end, for some reason, I think it's the internet because everybody's like on the internet right now. I think that's what it is. Like the first 2 hours, everything was good. The last 10, 15 minutes been acting crazy for some reason.
Yeah, I'm surprised my stuff was lasting as long as it did the other night for 4 hours and something.
Baby.
Oh no, you was
but we had a good time.
Say what? Oh, you
was snap, crackling, and popping. Like you was frying chicken, French fries, and
then let me tell you, I done dropped the phone since I last talked to y'all, so it probably really ain't no good now.
Damn, you in that phone.
You've been tearing it up. That's why it ain't working right.
Yeah, I had to go get a new case for it. I went and got this vegan leather. It's cute. When they got this vegan leather case.
You should tell Craig about that bullshit.
I didn't even know they make vegan leather phone cases. I said, get out of here.
So what made you get a vegan leather phone case?
To be honest, it matched my bag. My man Merce that I have, it matched it. I like all things in brown leather.
Oh, okay.
Yes, come on for the Merce.
Yeah, this is my I have it so I can like medication and stuff like that. See?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said he like everything in leather. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a little leather every now and then. And then I went by Ching Ching Chong earlier and got me some Chinese food, so that kind of put me in a better mood.
Speaking of Chinese food, all the Chinese restaurants down here closed. People's not patronizing them because Corona.
Well, it's one right by my house. I stay going to them.
Our Chinese restaurants, they all closed. All the little Chinese spots, they just shut down. They said,
In some neighborhoods, they go in there and beat them
I
up.
ain't trying to be funny when I say this. But today was the first day I done seen an actual Chinese person in like 6-7 weeks.
Really? You know what I'm saying?
They was hemmed up over there. They were trying to be careful.
Let me tell y'all, if y'all want to get something for y'all man, and y'all want him to smell good, I'm gonna help y'all out.
You need to go to the Anthony Brown Show.
The exoticoilmasters.com.
Okay, some oil masters, honey. Exotic oil masters.
And definitely. Now, Anthony, I need something. Yes, that. Anthony, if you got something that smells like citrus scents like these right here, I'm definitely all in. I love anything with like a clean smell to it. Something that has
what is
like,
that?
Is that Bath and Body Works?
This is Bath and Body Works.
What smell is it though? Like
this one is called Freshwater.
Freshwater,
which is a really good one. That's like a true panty dropper. This one is called Atlantic.
Oh, I know the Atlantic because Bay use Atlantic. It's very clean smelling.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm definitely a panty dropper.
And then I also have.
I thought you wasn't wearing any.
Noir.
Oh, don't tell anybody.
And then I have Teakwood.
I love Teakwood.
It's so good. Yes, Teakwood is so good.
Yes, I love that Teakwood. That smells good.
And then my it's about all gone. I'm about to use it up, but
goddamn, get you another bottle.
Graphite. This is called Graphite.
I like the smell of that too.
So yeah, if you got some nice scents, Anthony, I would definitely be a buying person because one thing, if you go around anybody that knows when they say that what is Tristan good for, smelling good, I will be smelling good all day long. I buy the shower gel and everything.
Just visit www.exoticoilmasters.com.
Anthony, I want to know what's that one that Maddie got all the time.
There's two that she uses. She uses her favorite actually is Chloe. Love Chloe, and also La Vie Est Belle by Julia Roberts.
Oh, come on!
Those are the two that she usually get. Chloe Narcisse is her first.
So when can I get a
That's it right there.
When can I get a care package?
Is that it right there?
What's that?
Yeah,
that's the Anthony Brown.
Exotic Oil Masters.
Check you out.
Go ahead with this old nasty old commercial right quick.
Here we
go. We go. Because we got somebody want to come in.
Do we?
Exotic.
Get your exotic oil masters. Yes, get them, girl.
Come on.
Girl, do you know where I can get me some oils at? Because you know I like somebody who smell real good. Where
from
can I go?
exoticoilmasters.com. Exoticoilmasters.com. If you need to reach Tony, his personal phone number is 828 705 oils. Or you can reach Junior at 828-471 oils. And he's on all social media platforms at The Anthony Brown Show. Designer fragrance, body oils, and lotions for you and yours. We do cater to male and female also. Don't forget that's exoticoilmasters.com. Or if you want to shoot them an email, that's exoticoils@gmail.com.
I think I'm gonna run on over there to exoticoilmasters@gmail.com, girl.
Dude, I'm looking now.
These commercials, I'm telling you, you doing a good job with that, Jasmine.
Huh?
Is Jasmine showing that?
She's showing out today.
When Pastor left though, she because his voice gave us everything.
Yeah, he really did good.
What's going on, Silent?
Hi, Silent. How you doing?
I'm just happy that you guys were on because this work day was getting on my nerves.
Oh my God! Speak on it. I can't say nothing else about it. Tell us about your day.
Well,
wait a minute. Before you get into that, you're giving up thigh meat and booty. You said.
Oh Lord. Yes, that's what I'm giving up.
I'm doing it with everybody else. Hold, please.
Go ahead. Tell us how your day was.
Okay, so I did tell y'all I work at Amazon, right?
Yes, Lord.
Okay, so when I tell you
I need to hook up.
When I tell you these people are the slowest I've ever met in my life, they don't know the difference between a square and a rectangle.
Well, damn.
Okay.
So I have to we have to build pallets with the boxes that we get from when you guys buy stuff. So we have to put it on a pallet. We're supposed to stack it. The heavy stuff is supposed to go on the bottom.
Of course.
And the light stuff is supposed to go on the top. But of course, you know what they do. They just throw shit wherever the hell they want to and think that I'm going to fix it for them.
That's what they told me.
However, my black ass shall not be doing that, and I just leave it for it to fall on their asses and then fix it when it's done.
Well, I hope your supervisor.
I hope that wasn't my tablet. Silent. I hope that wasn't my tablet.
It wasn't because we don't live anywhere near each other, so it's not your stuff. Don't worry.
They say they don't fulfill in your area, so you good.
So, after you just made this little statement, Mr. Silent Artist, at first she was giving me old power bottom. Now you give me old power top. Come on with your bad self. Tell me what I'm not gonna do.
He said
what I'm not gonna do.
He's versatile. However, he's experienced bottoming. He would like to experience topping, and I think that he should. Yes. That way, he'll know exactly what he likes.
And you can definitely take some frustration out. Tell them, oh, damn, people won't take and do what they want to do.
You that backy end, Silent.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But that was my work day.
Today's your birthday?
That was my work day.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Pumpkin.
Yeah, but I'm used to it. I'm just happy that I'm off for the next 2 days.
How long you been working with them?
It's going to be about 2 years.
Okay.
About 2 years.
Well, I got 2 more days to work at the good old farm, and then I'll be off for the weekend. Thank God, because I'm telling you, I need for this whole week just to leave and start over again. Like I need to do over. Like I'm thankful, to be able to work from home. I'm thankful that my job has, so far been supportive as far as, with everything that has happened, during the time that I am, down and out. But it's just been a whole lot. And then there's been other stuff on top of that I ain't even just talked about just because of the fact that I ain't even just trying to think about it. I'm like, you know what, God? Like you told me, Silent, sometimes you just got to take stuff, write it down, put it in a journal, and let that be that, and just keep it moving. So that's what I'm doing. But I will say that I have taken on a new goal. I think I told y'all, though, that I've been looking at houses, like, as far as like house shopping, because I don't know, like my mother is getting older, being that I don't know if she is planning on staying put or moving, as you know, Savon. I've already shared with you all of that craziness. So it's like, I've been steady stacking my coins, and having me a contingency plan. Plan get the hell out. Just in
Mama
case.
don't let no grass grow under her feet, honey.
Okay.
Just
She
don't.
said, "I'm out. You either gonna come or go. I'm about to go. I'm bored. I want a new crib."
Look, she need to sit down somewhere. She had like she's the doggone still 30. I said, you got people out here that's hustling and bustling and just wishing they even had a roof over their head, and you out
She
here
said
just
that ain't none of her business. They ain't her.
Ain't got nothing to
They ain't
do
none of
with
my
her.
business. That's them. They ain't none of her business, honey. She said this is what she got to do.
Period.
But yeah, so I've been, like I said, just kind of like saving up a lot and trying to focus on. I did invest a couple of coins the other day into buying a lot of office equipment just to kind of make my office more of an office, more of a comfortable environment for me to work in rather than a temporary space, because I do feel like that this shit is about to be lasting longer than what we think. So I don't know when will be the next time I'll be able to go back to my actual office at work. So I'm just like trying to brace myself and prepare myself, for a different, mindset to live in.
I don't know. They say that, but they busting these places wide open because these
They are.
mayors and governors are like, listen, ain't nobody listening. Nobody's staying at home. The
They
case is
are.
trending. They like, why are we keeping it closed? Like, if ain't nobody gonna listen, just open it back up. And I'm like, well, you know what?
But I think people are just I think people are just probably getting, irritated because
Restless.
people are humans. They're getting restless. They're getting,
Me too. But you
like,
gonna get a whole bunch of rest in that damn pine wood box if you keep on.
Okay. Okay.
You could be resting in peace and be restful, honey. Give
But
you
you
your
know what?
permanent feeling posturpedic.
You know what I think it is? I think it's, once again, it goes back to one of those things when people cannot see something, they can't really process the severity of it to try to
Right.
think
The
that
reality is not there.
so they
But
can't see the actual virus. So they're like, oh, it's no big deal. It's probably just, some old bull crap, even though it's much serious than what people are taking it to be. But because they cannot physically see it, they ain't taking heed to what's going on. It's like it's going in one ear and coming out the other.
Well, unfortunately, when you do see it, it's too late. Sorry, Miss Jasmine.
You good. I do want to cut in, and I want to say, for everyone that's maybe joining us or watching us on Facebook and or on YouTube, don't forget Friday night is Grown and Sexy, hosted by none other than Mr. 6'8", and the Savon Experience is on Saturday night with our featured guest this evening. Well, this Saturday will be Miss Shayla New Orleans.
Hey, turn up.
We got Miss Suline herself.
They can bring it all down. Had to bring everything back down to because we done took off on Friday, so now we're taking and just bringing everything back down to the ground. We're going to be coasting in with Cool Down with Divine, which hosted by me. Where it's just going to be a grown and sexy talk. We just going to talk about whatever that's corresponded over the weekend and get everything amped up. Next Tuesday, also, the Savon Experience will be our featured guest next Tuesday on a chit chat with Divine. And I'm trying to work out getting with Mr. 6'8" and Miss Shayla and see if they would want to participate as being one of our featured people.
I'm trying to
give love where love is due. And Mr. Artist, you are not far behind that, sweetheart.
What you trying to see, Mr. Artist?
I'm trying to see what Savon gonna have for her hair that day. I'm just waiting.
Oh,
I know she's gonna come second.
I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. I don't know.
Excuse me, everybody.
But whatever she do is gonna be beat.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Shayla?
I have a question for Mr. Anthony here.
Yes.
All right, I'm getting ready to place my order right now. Okay.
Right now, not right now. Right now.
Right now. I literally got my debit card in my hand. Now I want to make sure I'm buying the right stuff. You did say Chloe, right?
Chloe Narcisse.
Chloe Narcisse. Now see, I almost fucked up.
I'm so glad that you asked those clarification questions.
That she was gonna get her shit and be mad.
He would have been walking around here smelling like an old basic Chloe.
Okay, basic ass Chloe. Basic ass.
And don't forget you can find each and every one of those at Exotic Oils. Oh shit.
ExoticOilMasters.com. Shayla, even if you would have put the wrong one by you speaking to me, I would have fixed it.
Oh, all right. Yes, look at that. Direct. Come on, CEO.
Okay.
Come on, CEO.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I'ma buy me a drink.
I like the setup though. You know, I like the arrangement with the, Friday you got something for every night. I like that. That's cute. It's real cute.
Yep. Now you don't need Lay's potato chips.
I was about to say,
I'm tired. Shit, what did I tell y'all? Shit, it's 12 o'clock. I gotta be up in the morning. They work at 7. At 7.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm logged on and working at 7.
Oh
wow.
Well, we need to bring this into a to a whole thing, because
girl, I'm grown. I'm fine. Let's be fine. They ain't gonna get on my nerves. I'm gonna be sitting there the whole time talking about right. Absolutely.
And I'm definitely gonna be fine, because I don't, one thing I can say when it comes to working with well, it's just for me speaking, when you work with a place that deals with calls coming in, people can't see your facial expression. You become in autopilot mode to where you just being your own thing. They be going off talking about their whole life story, and you just be like, "Oh, okay, all right, girl." Sure, I fully understand.
And then we should have a video chat.
Right.
Look, because I'll be talking to you like this. Absolutely, I know. You don't want to see me do that.
Okay.
You don't. No, you don't.
Or be sitting there talking about some. Yeah, I know. That type of shit. You don't want to see none of that.
Okay.
So we don't have no camera.
And the Academy Award goes to.
Look, because I get real irky every time they call a Skype me, and I'm like, Lord, here we go again.
I'm so glad they don't have to do that. And then I feel bad when people get on the movies and on the meetings and they all have their cameras on. Oh my God, Tony, we don't see you. I'm like, I know.
Our manager had some of our employees got an attitude with the manager, because the manager required us to at least have a picture up in our Skype meetings, and my coworker said, yes, I'll do it when I get around to it.
The shade is
honey,
real.
You
I was like, wait, no, Robert.
Wow.
Oh my God, I would have said, well, honey,
Robert,
you can use
cannot
probably
do that.
any of the ones you have on your Facebook page, girl. Don't do too much, honey. Don't do too much.
I said, Robert, what are you doing? You cannot be telling these folks that is not a good look.
Just use your LinkedIn photo.
Right. That's and then being the fact that he was real kind of like flamboyant, it didn't help the fact with his tone either when he said it. So I really was over that gag. I had to hit the mute button. I was like, oh my God.
Folks gonna have to stop playing. They're gonna have to stop playing, because baby, people are furloughing and doing layoffs, and ain't nobody hiring nobody. So, girl, save your cuteness for when you back in demand, girl.
Yeah, because
there's a lot of people out there looking for a job right now, girl. So you don't want to be too cute to where you in an unemployment line. And let me tell you right now, them unemployment claims aren't processing quickly. So, girl, humble yourself, girl, because baby, it's an employer's market right now.
And that's the reason why I told myself, that's the reason with myself. I told my boss, because she was like, look, they always told us at the beginning of our job, if you ever sick, it's best that you just go ahead and stay out until you're good and ready to come back, because they're ready for us to just go ahead and be out under that one occurrence versus you being on up and down, on it, on and off like that. It's gonna hurt you in the long run. So that's why, being that I knew, like when I got my ADA accommodation stuff approved, like they gave me so much time that I can like have off. without being penalized. So I was like,
yeah,
just go ahead and get myself together and then come back strong, for the month of May, and everything be good. So, tomorrow will be my first day back, which I'm actually looking forward
to. This is why your ass needs to be asleep right now while you up talking to us.
The thing, I can't, but see, here's the problem.
He's been asleep.
I've been asleep for 15 hours. Like, what am I going to do with my life?
Right. You just left all day. Right, try to rest up now. It's like, damn, I'm tired of being tired.
I'm so tired. Like, y'all, I'm so tired of sleeping. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just so sick of sleeping. I don't want to sleep anymore. But when I did tell myself, I said, if I'm not asleep by 3 a.m., I'm gonna take because see, I have like a regimen. So I take my meds at night at a certain time, and I take them in the morning before work at a certain time, so I can get that last nap in and let the meds wear off. So if I'm not asleep by 3 a.m., then I'm gonna take my meds. Like,
we got something for you,
and then that'll give me time enough, to.
But we got something for you.
We or you?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not staying.
There we go.
Just.
I'm not staying. I'm not. But
my regiment to fall asleep is a good. My regiment to fall asleep is a good masturbation.
Oh,
you know what? I can't.
With what?
I can't get it. I can't get it.
With the erotic oils.
Okay.
That puts me right to sleep.
That don't make me sleepy though. That just make me. It don't make me sleepy. And then I don't even do it every night. I do it like every 7 days. So
every 7 days.
Yeah, because
you don't do it enough.
You drown so Tristan, you would drown a bitch.
But see,
if you're doing it every 7 days, that's gonna drown a bitch.
My sex drive has decreased though because of the fact that I'm not sexually active like that. So it's like because I'm not sexually active, I'm not like overly stimulated. Like like I do still have. You know what, Jasmine? You so messy. I do still have aroused. Like I get aroused easily. Yeah, you can breathe on me and I get aroused. That's not an issue. But it's just like I'm not that like laying in bed like, oh my God, I just wish right now I just had some good. And so
just wrong with nigga. I'm taking my kids.
It's nothing like that. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just being honest. It's nothing like that. It's dry over here. It ain't nothing going on.
How's Taylor gonna come back for this part?
I forget I even have a dick sometimes because I don't never use it.
Trying it now.
That's my.
Don't rush.
Bye.
So that's why I said.
Okay, so if
when I finally get back to the things, I'm not going to
look. If you forgot you had one, there you go.
No, that's all right. That's just a teaser. That's gonna tickle. That's gonna sit here and tickle, and not sit here and cause me to be pleased in any kind of way. Make me mad as hell. Is all that's gonna do. I don't want to be playing with nothing.
I don't like Rubbermaid, rubber duckies, and all that honey.
Okay.
Well,
that's all right.
I ain't got no choice. My men all the way in Atlanta.
Right. I think your man should be on the show when they interview you.
Nah.
No. I like them having their own little secret because I won't throw Bay on here, so I respect all that. Girl, that's how you keep a man.
Yeah.
Right. She ain't trying to cut she ain't trying to cut a bitch. So
how you keep him? Honey, because Silent Bay, he's silent for a reason.
Because how Maddie said, when people find out that she with somebody, that's when they attack.
Mm-hmm. All the time.
My friend said, tell you, honey.
Calm down.
Shayla said she ain't calm down about that. You got fucked up.
Hell no.
And most things, I don't know Mo, but just when he's a good man, he hard working. Girl, look, he been working during the corona, girl. Like he just been like, that's money for listening. You can't
heard him in the background.
Go.
I heard him in the background when I watched Lunel the other day.
Dependable. He made sure he is quarantined so his clients are safe. Shayla go always eat.
Okay.
Yeah, and he African or something too. Girl, listen.
He Nigerian.
Oh well, shit.
Even better.
Nigerian.
Put that Nigerian thing on you.
He gonna say, Shayla, this is smothered kangaroo.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Don't rush. Don't rush, honey. Don't rush.
with a side order of rhinoceros hips.
She ain't gonna be right after that, honey. Let me tell you something. She might as well get married because it ain't gonna be no good no more.
Jazz, she was not right. Jasmine, you was not right.
Now you might as well be like, girl,
not right.
Go on and go down that aisle because it ain't coming back.
Okay.
You was not right. You are not right, Jasmine.
Ain't no snapback, honey. Mm-mm.
Not no snapback.
Now wait a minute.
Listen, once you have it so long, like girl, it's gonna be muscle memory. As soon as he come over, it's gonna do what, Jasmine? As soon as he get there, that's it. As soon as he get there.
Why? I just want to know. I just want to get an invite to the wedding. That's all I care about. As long as I get an invite.
I don't even want to invite because I want them to have fun. Because I'm be coaching them to be nasty, and that's not gonna be their families and stuff. Is gonna be. They don't need us there. We ain't gonna be right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be right.
I'm coming to the wedding.
We are family.
If y'all have a wedding or somebody slip up and have a kid, I'm all on board.
They're just gonna jump over the broom.
I'm all for board. Either one.
No,
just let me know.
They're gonna jump over the broom.
Ain't gonna be no comeback, baby. You think and look, and Shayla said that she used to be girl. All that's gonna come back. Don't fuck around.
Mm-hmm. Come back 100. Chichi was on live. Chichi was on live tonight.
I saw that after the fact, and I felt some kind of way. I was like, "Well, damn, babe, I didn't know you was gonna be out." He was unboxing, right?
Yeah, he was unboxing. It was funny because he was up there drinking the hell out of them damn THC edibles and lemonade and stuff. So your ass gonna be passed the fuck out and high as hell, just drinking, guzzling it down. Somebody sent him from what is called edible. It was something I can't think of that guy's name, but it was some edible thing that somebody sent him, and it was like a big box of like edibles, and it had like a picture of lemonade, like in a container. And he drank that whole lemonade. And I said, Chichi, I think that stuff got THC in it. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to drink that whole thing at once.
Hell no, he ain't drink the whole thing.
He don't care.
Crazy now.
Girl, listen. He had fun. He had fun at home, though. I watched his lives at home.
I did one time when he was rolling around in the car. And when he told us he got a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I meant to tell them, make sure you when that court date come that you stick to it, because they gonna want them that $700 from you.
Somebody, please make sure my niece know,
and then we were telling him in the chat too to make sure he gives that car rental in too, because he don't need another charge.
Yeah, if you don't turn that car rental in, they definitely will charge you.
I got pulled over this morning. My tags expired and my license suspended.
We were just talking about this the other day. You was doing good.
It is not my fault that the BMVs around here, they all shut down.
Okay, we were able to do ours online, and they had a few workers being able. We don't have to take it through admissions, but we can do it online, and they mailed us our stuff.
No, they ain't do that for us.
So how the hell you gonna pull somebody over then they damn tags expired? You know them hoes ain't open. Get the fuck down.
You know what? I've noticed that I've really changed, because the police officer, he kept getting smart. And any other time I snap back, and that's how I got him suspended before. But this time I was like, you know what, officer, I'm on my way home. I'ma be home. No, damn well I wasn't going home.
What did he expect you to do?
That's what I told him. I said, well, I said, sir, the COVID, the COVID got everything shut down. He's talking about, well, that's no excuse. You knew it was suspended and you knew your tags were expired. I said, sir, as nice as possible. I said, sir, I can't do anything about that if the BMVs are closed, sir. Well, you need to get off the road. Motherfucker, listen.
Bitch, right.
That's exactly what I would have said, Shayla, and I would lose my car.
I don't know where you live at and what cult you belong to, bitch, but here, if it ain't open, bitch, it ain't open. Now, you just want a reason to rough me up and put me in jail because you know you've been unreasonable as fuck.
Right. Because he told me I was really itching for it. I really wanted him to tell me to step out the car because I was gonna light his ass up then.
We don't want to see that on. We don't want to see your ass getting shot up on.
And see, that's why I'm a little concerned because when I got put over for my ticket, the guy was like, first he was like, "Is this your car? Does this car belong to you?" I'm like, "Who the fuck else it belong to? Why else would it not belong to me?" Like, I mean, like you wait, like I can afford a new car. But my thing is that I'm concerned because of the fact that the places are not open, and I called the people because I wanted to make sure that I did not miss anything. Because it'd be real easy for you to miss something, and a bitch be quick to say that you missed something because of the fact that you missed the court date or you missed this, you missed that. They be quick to take your license and shit once they find out. So I'm not trying to have my license suspended, and I don't know about it all because of a ticket that I was willing to pay. But y'all wouldn't accept my money because of the fact that y'all moved the court date to a different date, and I had to be at court in order to pay the ticket. So being that I don't even know the court date, it's like they're talking about they're gonna send me an email, but I mean, how I'm gonna know what is what? I just know I operate better when I know for certain. Don't tell me just to be on the lookout for something. I need y'all to tell me for sure. Like if I call y'all, I need y'all to at least give me some kind of other alternative to be able to handle this so I don't get suspended, because like I said, you can easily get your stuff suspended and you not even know about it because things are just crazy right now. Like everything is put on hold and temporary setback, like Shayla said. So
I'm just thankful that Tennessee has made 5-4 essential, honey, because I was able to do mine online, and here's the funny part. I did it online on a Tuesday, and I had my new stickers on a Thursday. Now I ain't never got them that fast ever, so I knew they really had like 5 folk in there. And ain't nobody messing with them because they got them done. Like as soon as I hit send, they was like, "Okay, bitch, here you go." Like literally.
Period.
I got them the same week, and I was like, "Wow, okay, that's odd." Because normally
that don't ever happen for DMV stuff.
It never happens. These babies was like, "Look, if they want us to make some money, we got to make sure we respond." They were responsive because typically, I love my state workers, but typically they be like, "Bitch, we don't give a damn. We the state. We gonna take our time."
In that order.
In that order. I know I see it, but I'm talking to Shafrida right now, so you gotta wait 3 weeks when I'm done with my conversation. Where's the lie?
Yeah, see, I don't even know because like I don't try to look for the ticket online left and right, and it's still not showing online. So
you better hope that they don't increase the price either, because they'll probably trick you and increase the price, acting like it's your fault.
That's what they gonna do because they all look.
Ooh.
What?
I'm just like, out of all times I get a ticket, it had to be during the COVID.
Okay.
Shayla, what you oohing about?
Oh, I heard. I seen that before.
Girl, what is going on?
It's the where they place it on a piece and see how much it can hold on top of it. It's
That's on Twitter, a whole body wash bottle.
Yes, God.
What is that?
I would try calling the courthouse to see if you can pay the fee over the phone. I was able to do that with my last speeding ticket that I got 300 miles.
What was that, Shayla? Who was that?
Shayla, send that to Jasmine.
Thank you, Craig. I'm gonna try that, Craig, and see.
Who's Craig?
Craig
in your comment.
Yo, people, girl. I'm about to who is Craig? She didn't mean that. She did not.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him tomorrow.
Okay, you need to go. You messed with my green.
I'm sorry.
Go. And here messing with stuff. All right, y'all. Well, listen, I love y'all. I do. But I'm gonna get up in the morning grumpy. It is midnight here. It is not Saturday. It is a weekday.
Okay, it's 1 a.m.
And I need to be laying in the bed doing what Shayla doing right now.
Yes.
What happened?
I'm 2 seconds from sleep.
But we about to end this because I'm tired.
Jasmine, close out your show.
Still need to do a workout before I go to bed.
Now.
Well, I will see everybody on Friday. I will be Friday. I'll be present, back and up and running, looking good than ever. And yeah. That's about all I gotta say. Mr. 6'8", follow me on all platforms.
Alrighty then.
Mr. Anthony, I put my order in.
Thank you, Lucretia.
What the hell? I'm like, who the fuck is Lucretia?
I don't know. It's the first name came to mind.
Lucretia, Jesus, take the wheel.
That just means that we gotta go to bed.
That's all.
Silent artist. Any I am. I was just trying to get it. Has everybody said their goodbyes or whatever? Mr. Anthony Brown on behalf of the Divine Experience. But I don't use that. But I'd like to thank you for being my first interview in entrepreneurship on Tuesday nights. With that,
thank you for having me.
Anything you want to close out with or saying to us tonight?
No, just once again, I'm Anthony from the Anthony Brown Show on all platforms. So make sure you follow, like, comment, share, subscribe, and definitely get the merchandise from the t-shirts to fragrance oils, body oils, lotion, shower gels, candles. Make it happen.
And my co-host tonight, Miss Savant. Anything?
Yes, the Savon Experience. You guys can find me on Instagram as the Savon Experience. You can find me on Facebook as the Savon Experience, but you can find me on YouTube as Savon1111.
And Mr. Silent Artist, anything?
Well, you can just follow me on my social media at Silent Artist, which is presented right here with Z's instead of an S. And I'll see y'all there. Thank you for having me.
Shayla,
again.
Not a problem. Shayla, anything you want to say, or you already said? Because my camera's acting crazy over here, so I don't know for sure.
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Facebook at Shayla Davis.
You can find Shayla on her government name, which is at Facebook, Shayla Orlean Davis. And you can find her on Instagram at official honey do nail. Okay? Official honey do nail. I got you, Shayla, because you sleepy. So go out there and like, share, and subscribe her shit too. Okay?
Okay.
All
right, y'all.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
I want to thank my whole panel for coming in tonight, and I hope and pray that everybody have a blessed and wonderful rest of your week. And I shall see each and every one of y'all in Facebooks, and we love you.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's